All right, we got it. Live button is hit. Camera looking clear too, yo.
Yeah.
Almost as clear as yours, boy. Yeah, got 0 people in the building. Let me see. What's that noise? What is that noise? Somebody doing a robot. Can't hear you, bro. Can't hear you, Kent.
Oh, you got the new.
Oh, what's Kent talking to? All right, man, let's let the building catch up a little bit, man. See what I'm reading here, right?
Oh, shit.
Recommendation from Ngozi.
Oh, shit. Not the Nubia.
Yeah, you know, nigga recommend a book, yo. You know what I'm saying? Read something out. I was like, oh my God, killed them. Killed them. Yeah, shout out to Ngozi, Team Osiris on that, man.
Not the Nubia, yo.
Yeah, yo, I don't know what chapter it was in. I gotta find it. Talking about the burial graves. Talking about what kind of hair they had. But I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna let him go and then bring it out.
What were you talking about Nubia though, right?
Yeah.
Hey, did anybody ever question the population of Nubia or what? You know?
No, but if Nubians can have straight hair, yo, and still be black, yo, then why can't?
Oh, it's the straight hair argument. No, man, that ain't my argument. Man, you had another joint. You had said something about the what you had said something about the forts.
Yeah, I just held that. You think I don't got it, but I really do.
No,
that's not all the forts.
I'm talking about how far the forts down that you're talking about.
I gotta get that. Hold on, yo.
Because if it's the forts of Senwoseret, you know what I mean? Like they're clearly Egyptian forts.
Boy.
Because it was Senwoseret II, his successor, and the successor after that all built forts down in Nubia. And they got the inscriptions. And they got a stela. They found the stelae, I mean, that commemorated the building of the forts.
Okay.
And who built them. So, I mean, but it was the same shit you was talking about with the moats, you know what I mean? The guard towers, you know what I mean? All that. But it was clearly, you know what I mean? I don't know if the Nubians built them, but I don't know if it was Nubian laborers, right?
I'm gonna have to go, you know, let me do real quick let the people pile up in the chat.
Right.
All I gotta do is go to my the history. Let me see. And let me see. And pull it. Yeah, I can put it right on here.
We all can do that. I said we all can do that.
No, you can't, because I got the history of the website I had, the archaeology joint. It's right here. I got it. Dang, man. Wow. People be grabbing shit, yo. Yeah, yo, right here. See this? Somebody gonna pull. I put that up, then they gonna stop and then try to get the archaeology joint. That's the archaeology joint. Yeah, that. All right, let me see. I'm gonna go right here. Maybe I can go to let the chat pile up a little bit, man. We had a good week this week, boy. Good conversations, man. Live, but yeah, the week was ours this week, man. We did a great job this week, man.
Facts.
Great job, Chef. About time you learned how to host this motherfucker.
Right. Fucking around. Fucking around with it.
Man, damn, I don't know why this shit is going right, Joe.
It's season 2 of the PseudoKilla, yo.
Season 2.
Took a little break, little summer break.
Hey, somebody in there come get the wild animal, yo. I did not watch the dog. It's not my job. Dog under 1 foot, yo. I'm not watching it. When they get big, I'm gonna watch them. All right, let me see. Hold on, Robert.
Yeah, the people is building up. So go ahead and give me that source.
I am.
Before we get into our
right.
build.
That's what I'm doing. Nobody gets around the wavy line pottery. It's certain people that nobody's gonna get around. I ain't even gonna name the name because I'm gonna have it in my book. But I want to find this source right here. And we all familiar with this guy, bookshelf. African climate, Nubian pottery, Kufian culture.
I remember you was the Wuhan.
Huh?
You was talking about the forts in Wuhan, right?
I don't know.
The Wuhan joints.
Hold on.
I'm telling you, I remember.
Yeah, but I need to get to the site though. But what I really want to get to people. Yeah, because he do it's the new dudes just digging in the Nubian shit that's overturning all the old information. Oh, I got it. Yeah, it's overturning all the old information. Archaeology magazine. Yeah. Nubian Kingdom Rises. Yeah. Written by Matt Stern. All right, let me find the part right here. How many people we got in the chat, yo?
3.
3 people?
No, I'm fucking.
Damn, shit, I ain't doing no shows.
That's
now
us, yo.
3, I'm getting off this motherfucker. I lost. Yo said 3.
We got 20 people in the building.
Ooh-wee. In fact, some of the cultural traditions established in Kerma endured throughout the history of Kush. Wooden Kerma necropolis, public drinking water for thirsty travelers, wooden funeral bed styles found in Kerma, necropolis graves in the region is still marked with decorative patterns of black and white stones, public drinking water for thirsty travelers. Workers is also provided in large cemetery vessels throughout Nubia, just as it was in ancient Kerma. Archaeologist Salahind Ahmed, coordinator of the, Qatar Sudan Archaeological Project, points out that for modern Sudanese, Kerma continues to provide a touchstone. Kerma culture said, hold on. Yeah, I ain't doing nothing until I get here.
Look, I already got you in the crosshairs.
No, you don't.
I'm telling you.
Nah.
I'm telling you.
Nah, I overemphasize the shit, but I'm gonna get right to it. I ain't gonna lie, because you're gonna catch me, but I overemphasized it. Like, so before you start getting me late in the game, I just want to give it up that it wasn't all the force, but I got some force they did build, and everybody think they wasn't. I just gotta find it. Ruin straight north, man. This stretch of river, nope. Modern Nubia town, Kerma sits. The Great Bend, bustling, fishing boats piled high, 6 foot. Hold on now, crap, 7 towns. Kent, Nubian language.
Yeah, I'm
right
here.
Man?
Ain't nothing, man. Right here.
Man,
be out this damn heat.
Let Pastor Bennett know you on his head, yo.
Man, Pastor Bennett ain't coming up in here today, man. He ain't that crazy. He ain't that crazy. Don't give us half a damn quote. Talking about, yeah.
Yeah, we ain't letting them get away with that, yo. No, sir.
Come on, man.
No, sir.
I thought he was an honest man, yo. Come on, man.
Yeah,
I had a little respect for him, yo. He kind of surprised me with that shit.
You know the part I like though? The part I like when he say, yo, I told Corey that. I was like, wait a minute. The only reason you would have told Corey anything because we jammed him up in the first place. So your initial play was to fake us out that scientists that are atheists put their atheism in their work. That was the initial thing from that point. He was like, prove that. We had no idea that he was going to an interview. Of course, a person gonna be, come on, man, if you get an interview, your atheism gonna come all out in the article. No shit. We was thinking scientific work, yo. I had no idea he was doing that.
What it was, he had that one in the chamber and shit for later. We poured his card on it. He's gonna pull the other half
out. That's funny, yo. Everybody try to get me. I'm like, all right, won't get me.
Yeah, man.
Let's see. Let me see. Below Defuna, archaeologist Charles Bonnet of the University of Geneva has spent 5 decades excavating Kerma and its Acropolis. Much of what scholars know of early Nubian history comes from ancient Egyptian sources. Yeah, that's not a good look right there. Let y'all know. We don't want to listen to Egypt about Nubia at no point.
Wow, that's crazy. Why not?
The same reason we don't want to look to the United States for African history. Now we want to look to African sources as best we can first. That's all, bro. We want to combine the two.
Egypt is an African source, though.
No, we're two different civilizations, yo.
Right, but who else was writing at that time in Africa?
I don't believe.
No, come on, you fucking it up.
Not fucking it up, yo. We got our own. Listen, we got.
Who else was writing?
You
at that time.
Listen, it's much of what scholars know of early Nubian history comes from ancient Egyptian sources.
Right.
A source don't got to be a written document all the time. It could be from excavations, yo. Don't got to be. It's just a source. Don't got to be a written source. So we're not just talking about written documents, Chef, before you start going in.
I'm about to go in.
No, we ain't going in. Some believe Kerma was simply an Egyptian colonial outpost. Y'all know the early Egyptologists, that's what they thought. The Pharaoh Thutmose in 1504 and 1492 did indeed invade Nubia, and his successors ruled there for centuries, just as later Nubian kings invaded Egypt during the 25th. Hold on. Let me see. The ancient history of Egyptian Nubians is thus closely intertwined, but Bonnet excavations are offering a markedly different perspective on the early days of Kerma and its role as the capital of the far-reaching kingdom that dominated the Nile south of Egypt. His finds there and at the neighboring settlements known as Dakar Jail suggest that this urban center was an ethnic melting pot. You see, with origins tied to a complex web of cultures native to both the Sahara and farther south parts of Central Africa. These discoveries have gradually revealed a complex nature, the powerful African kingdom. All right, for all y'all naysayers, I'm gonna leave Egypt alone because I already that shit's over. I already got them, but it said it real easy now. All right, I'm giving y'all clues. Dukki, Dakar, Gel suggest that this urban center was an ethnic melting pot. I hope y'all know what that means. With origins tied to complex web. A complex web, you know what the web is, right? Of cultures. Yeah. Native to both the Sahara, and farther south. Part of Central Africa and parts of Central Africa. I'm gonna say it again. And parts of Central Africa.
You're talking about Nubia.
Hey, bro, but I said I'm gonna leave Egypt alone.
But
yeah,
just
I don't want to have a conversation.
right. So let everybody know you're talking about Nubia.
They know that though, because we talking about Nubia. If they
Okay.
jump, that's in their mind. Looking for the black land. He's got for the black. We ain't looking for that. These discoveries gradually reveal the complex nature of the powerful kingdom. Hold up, Bonnet, working in common for 50 years. Egyptologist George Reisner, y'all supposed to know who that is, the first archaeologist, damn, to dig at the site, close excavation. This is what I want to find. Harvard University, Boston, Reisner spent now the history. No, this ain't it. Reisner, comma, because you know I'm trying to get you the fullest. Don't think I'm tapping out on you, bro.
Definitely already tapped out.
I ain't
might as well let me go.
I ain't gonna let you go. Hold on. When the city of the highest dozens of royal tombs uncovered the date 1750 to 1500. The city at the height these tombs contained hundreds of human and animal sacrifices. So they was doing human and animal sacrifices in Nubia. It was also doing that in Egypt, just for the record. Crafted from quartz. Hold on, gold. They had gold quartz. Preserved wooden funerary beds, inlaid scenes, African wildlife, fashion ivory, tombs right on the wife. Nope. Most of my excavation were distinct from what he had seen in Egypt, and determined the inhabitants of the site were from a different culture, which he named Kerma. Nope, man. Go ahead, Ken, I'm looking for it. I don't want no dead ass because I ain't really trying to read all. I'm just trying to. And the more shit you talk, I can get to it quicker because you get me more.
No, man. See, I'm just getting back in right now. I'm trying to set my computer or whatever, but hope everybody.
He's struggling right now. Help him, Kent.
I ain't struggling.
Yeah, I don't know what. I thought he had it for a good 5 minutes.
No. I said the part.
I set up a laptop, yo.
Set up that laptop.
Man, but appreciate everybody who already in the building, though, man. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe, like, everything, man. We gonna get some pretty good numbers, man. So y'all keep on supporting, man. We love it. I mean,
that's
no side jump. I mean, sooner or later I had that chef camera.
Dang.
Had me in here looking like Denzel or something.
So hold on, right now we had an archaeological dig with 30 burial sites, right? After unearthing the tombs, buildings, and pottery, okay, that predate the 1500 BCE Egyptian invasion of Nubia, Barnett realized that Carmel was not merely an Egyptian colony. That's the game they tried to play, right? But had been built and ruled by Nubians. Okay, the country was wrongly believed to have only depended on Egypt, says Bonnet. They say, I wanted to reconstruct a more accurate history of the Sudan. In addition to determining that the Nubians had founded the city, the team began to identify evidence of African cultures in Kerma. Discoveries found huts, oval temples, what's this? Intricate curved wall bastions that were distinct from both Egyptian and Nubian architecture. Oh my, and instead mirrored the buildings and architectures that had been unearthed in southern Sudan and regions in Central Africa. We realized that the tombs, palaces, and temples stood out from Egyptian remains, and that a different tradition characterized discoveries. So, all right, so they was building their own temples, building their own palaces, right? But the early Egyptologists was thinking that they was Egyptian shit. Hold on, wait a minute. The Swiss team, now under the direction of the university, gradually started to piece together history of a previous unknown world. Yeah, got that potty right down. He showed it to you. People began to settle on the island now where Kerma would rise. These new arrivals lived in small settlements, used red brushed ceramics of a type that their descendants at Karma would also use. Hold on, that ain't what I want to use. Okay, the fortifications that had been unearthed by Bonnet's team showed that around 2500 BCE, the people of Karma constructed a large fortresses. Here you go. Here you go, bro. Got you. Let me share my screen because you talk shit, chef.
Go ahead.
Talk shit. Yeah, talk that shit. You know how I get down around here. Y'all know how I get down. Y'all know me.
If that ain't Buhan, you already done felt.
But I don't know. You put the Buhan word on
You
it.
said Buhan. I wouldn't have known nothing about that unless you said it.
Yeah, yo, I don't know about the Buhan. I'm just saying they was building forts, though. Remember, I tapped out on the specific fort. Remember that? Because I knew you was going to kind of get me later on. That's why I conceded. I don't know. But what I do know is fortifications had been unearthed at Bonnet's team showed that around 2000 BCE, the people of Karma constructed a large fortress and that a dense urban landscape quickly grew up around it. This city residents built circular huts, large communal wooden structures, bakeries, and markets. Large ceramic vessels throughout Karma seem to have provided public drinking water, likely for the both citizens and visitors. Small chapels, the whole nine divided. Yeah. And keep that pattern in mind right there. That's gonna come back to haunt all y'all niggas that was down in Egypt, yo. That's gonna come back to haunt y'all. See that right there? That's gonna come back to haunt y'all. I'm gonna stop right here. Let y'all know that, we upgrade now shit around here. But that pottery shit right there is gonna come back to haunt y'all. I might should do it right now, but I'm not, because the show is not about that. And that'll get, if I say something halfway posse right or wrong, Chef will dive in and we'll argue for the whole damn show. I already know what it is. That's not what we're gonna do, man. We're gonna get into the show, man.
Yeah, that's some good info, though.
Yeah,
that's some good. Now, I will say this, I will give you credit. That definitely proved your point about the fortresses. Yeah, because it definitely predates the earlier fortresses. I mean, the fortresses, it was fortresses built in the north of the Sudan.
Right.
Around the 12th dynasty.
Mm-hmm.
That was around 1200, about around 1280 BC, something like that. Mm-hmm. Right, and it was built by the 12th dynasty pharaohs, Zenwoseret III, his predecessor, and then the predecessor after them. But the forts that you showed was 2000 something BC, and it was further south in the heartland of the Sudan and Nubia. So they definitely was building forts in the Sudan before the Egyptians built forts in the Sudan. So I give you that credit.
All right. Hey, Mika, you got 3 years to get vaccinated, yo. You got 3 years. You're on the clock. The clock starts right now, yo. If you ain't figured it out.
Mika, what are you doing, baby?
You ain't figured out 3 years, yo, that you need to get vaccinated.
Pandemic gonna be over by the time you get that.
What are you doing?
That shit funny, yo. All right, so today, as the title says, man, we're gonna talk about how to read a scientific journal. All right, so a lot of times y'all underestimate the level. So what we have in our possession is what doctors and scientists have in their possession. All right, this is what a doctor has in his home, or in his office, in his study. So can I kick the other one out, Kent? You got 2 icons in there, Kent.
Yeah, I'm joining with my laptop. You good?
All right,
you good?
Kick it out.
All right.
Before we even get started, man, Black African Power. What's good? What's happening? A well-organized lie defeats a disorganized truth every time. Woo-hoo-wee. Man, y'all already know what it is, man. It's the PseudoKillas on deck. And we coming to do what we got to do, and we're going to do what we got to do. We standing tall, we standing strong. PseudoKillas on deck. Hey, man, shout out to the chat, man. Let me get the other comrades, man. I ain't even sent them the link. Let me send all the comrades the link, man. Let's send it to them, man. Let's get it to him, man, so we can get this in here, man. What's going on with you, Kent, man? Clark Kent, what it do? What it do, bro?
Man, right here, you can hear me?
You hear you loud and clear?
Yeah, man, right here, man, enjoying a nice little day off. We got finally cooled down. Felt like hell out there today. But you know, we survived and trying to enjoy the weekend now, man.
Oh, okay.
And learn a little something with the compadres.
Yeah, man, we're gonna make it real simple, man. You know, we had some powerful conversations all day on the channel. And you know, we just want to keep that healthy conversation going, man. We learn from our mistakes and we grow from them. And you know, that's real. That's just how we got to do that, man. I'm trying to get this link, and then we're gonna go ahead and really get in, man. Yeah. Somebody put the show link on Facebook. Do that for us, man.
It's been a hell of a week, man.
Yeah, man. We always got the best dope in town, yo.
Yes, indeed. Started it off with had Sarnetta with Monday, Tuesday, or something like that.
Yeah, we got to title that right, so y'all go back and look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to go back. Yeah. Yeah, that was a dope show, man. Sarnetta, you know, how he said they gave up the ghost show. He recognized his ways of buffoonery on said subject of viruses and coronavirus. Sometimes, right, when you disrespect nature, man, nature got a way of making you realize, man, and all y'all disrespecting nature, thinking y'all can conquer nature, man, no man conquers nature, man. We just find a better way to live within the confines of nature. See, y'all missed that, right? Oh, we're gonna conquer nature with the herbs and spices and chicken juice. That's disrespectful. So why am I saying that's disrespectful? That's disrespectful because you're not understanding what you're doing. And to not understand nature is to disrespect nature. So if you don't understand that at certain times of the year, right, that the current rises on the river, and you take your baby out there to cross where you normally cross at, and y'all get swept downstream with the current into the sections where the damn alligators at, you die. Unforgiving. Unforgiving. No more different than, I'm gonna give you a quick story. I was in camp, probably 13 years old, maybe, in camp. When you put the thing in the thing, Chef?
The link in the chat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let me hold up, letting everybody in real quick. Let me hold up. So my story was where I'm at camp. I'm about 13 years old, and we going on a trip with the canoes. Now, I've done this before in previous years in camp. We get on this big ass river. I don't even know the name of the river, yo. And we on it. And so we pedal downstream for about 4 hours. We get to our campsite. Boom. Shit moving a little bit fast. I'm like, damn, it's moving faster than it normally was. Let me give you the condition that changed on the river that I didn't catch. They had actually let the dam out farther upstream. So the water seemed to be a little more colder. I did recognize that, right? And the ship was going around banks kind of fast, right? So at this point, when we got off our canoes, right, made camp, at this point, we had instructions, don't fuck with the river. But as we've been doing in the past, we'd go back, get the boats, right? Get on there a little bit, you know, go downstream a little bit, then pedal back up, right? And play, have fun like teenagers do, and get back off the boats. This goddamn time, man, we on the boats, you know what I'm saying? Shit, in our shorts. You know what I mean? We supposed to been, you know, chilling for the night. We all in the boats playing around. This time, when we try to pedal down, we can't pedal back up because that daggone dam to let that water out and the shit is moving too fast to pedal back up. So now it's about 3 boats, right? They trying to pedal back up and then overturn, they fill up. And let me tell y'all something. Human beings panic, y'all. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, yo, I'm not a panicking nigga. I done been through too much. I'm just not a guy to panic. I just don't panic, right? No matter what the situation is, okay? Last time I panicked when I was getting shot at when I was younger, at 14. And I say, man, I never panic again, yo. Man, shout out to my cousin, man, Sean Love, man, he did, man. Shout out to him, man. But you know, that situation, man, he saved my life, man. Shout out to my man, Jace, man. You know, he took a bullet for me that day, yo. He ain't had to come back out there and look for my motherfucking ass, yo. But that's the kind of dudes I grew up with, yo, that they had my best interests at hand, that they took bullets for me. But let me get back to the story. So we trying to pedal back upstream. We wasn't in no more than, I lie to you now, 5 feet from the portion where we get off the boats and get back up on the banks, right? We can't get up there. So they panic. Boats turning over, so now people in water, they don't even have their life jackets on because we doing something we ain't supposed to do. They panicked out. Now, I know I can swim. I'm not panicking. So I'm like, yo, just hold on to the daggone canoes. They afloat. Whether they upside down, they afloat. So people held on to the canoes, but the fucking current was sweeping us down. So I said, let me go with these fools. So we sweeping all the way down river. We get on one boat. We lose the rest of the damn canoes. It was 3 of them. Now we got one. It's about 5 of us, maybe. About 3 black brothers and 2 white boys. And now we swept downstream. We done. Now we all the way downstream. I don't know where the hell we at. We get off the canoes. At this point, yo, we freezing. I couldn't even feel my feet. I think they call that, we were starting to get hypothermia. That's why I was like, yo, let's get up out this motherfucking water, right? Okay, we get up out the water. I can't even feel my feet. So now we walking around knocking on people's doors in the woods in the middle of no goddamn way, yo. I say all this to say, the fact that we did not understand the changing conditions of the river, over time, we damn near lost our life. So when I say we disrespected nature by not understanding the conditions of the river at that time and what had changed. Why is the water cold now? See, an expert on that river would have said, yo, it's cold now because they let the damn water out that's been sitting up, right? And this shit just sit there and get colder than the normal running river water. We would have recognized that. That's the first clue. The second clue, this shit is moving way faster than it was, and it's higher. But we kids, we not thinking about that. So if we was in the wild for real, with no other types of civilization, like in 1300 BCE or something like that, right? You know what I'm saying? Our ass would have been grass. So as the black community run around and act like they natural, so now the natural head dudes, the natural head everything is the horrible shit now. Oh, what you talking about? Yeah, it's horrible now. Because it damn near mean you just miseducated. I mean, you tried to fight your way out of Christianity, but got dumb when you got to the other side. It's the most craziest, bizarre thing I've ever heard. I thought I would never say that. It'd be hard pressed to find somebody with locks on that's kicking some straight up science. The majority of people not going to do it. Y'all can say if they want to say, beat me up in the comment section. I'm saying that's the reality in the world we live in. That we think that natural is the answer. Yeah, natural might be the answer, but we're working off of the wrong definition to the point where we disrespect nature. We disrespect nature because now we have knowledge and wisdom passed down by our ancestors on how to navigate through viruses. You want to add something to that, Chef? I'm gonna stop right there on the disrespect of losing the ancestral understanding of how to deal with the pathogen, We've lost that and we back on the herb shit. But go ahead, Chef.
Oh, no. You making a hell of a point right there. And I think we've been making that point all week. And I think Black Panther made a beautiful point earlier, if y'all missed the show. On the African perspective and African culture that went through a pandemic, and they named they took the virus and viruses and sickness so serious that they deified the virus. So that just goes to show, you know what I mean, that Black people always, or African people always, took pestilence and things serious because they lost their lives. You know, they lived in the natural world. So they had a realistic understanding of their mortality. I feel like nowadays we don't have a realistic, we don't have a realistic outlook on our own mortality. We're actually playing around with a deadly disease that had already killed upwards of 700,000 people globally. You know what I mean? Like, and we still playing like we think, you know, that just because we young and, you know what I mean, forget you. Think about your family. Think about people who are older in your family. your loved ones, everybody else. So it's not just thinking about yourself, it's thinking about everybody. So, you know, if we truly a family, then we'll stop thinking about ourselves and think about everybody. So, you know, you definitely who that right there?
That's it. This carved statue of Sapuna was one of the approximately 50 created by traditional healers and commemorative object they did this for the CDC and the WHO. Oh man, yo, see what I'm saying?
Look at the marks on it. They showing the sores, the sores of the damn the pox. You know what I mean? Like the God got, man, that's crazy.
Wow, but they did it for the CDC, yo. So I'm saying why you ignoring your damn tradition, yo? Man, look, so here you go. I probably saying it wrong. Shapuna is the god of smallpox in the Yoruba religion. The Yoruba people took their tradition about, what'd you say?
That's serious, yo. Like, yo, I love information like this.
Yeah, Shapana to the New World when they were transported in the slave trade. So he has become known as Babaluya.
Babaluye.
That's what
Babalu Aye.
Okay. Babalu like okay. Amongst many
now
other
you see
names.
that accent, Mark Kent? You don't even pronounce that like Babaluye.
Oh, okay.
In the Eurasian religion that developed in the Americas. So they brought that with them, yo. Within the tradition and religion of the Yoruba people in Nigeria, smallpox was believed to be a disease forced upon humans due to Shapapua, divine, displeasures. Formal worship of the god of smallpox was highly controlled by specific priests in charge of the shrines to the god. Man. Listen, man, this is deep here, bro.
That's deep. That's
deep here,
crazy.
Yeah.
But the deeper part, when you get into the thing coming, but they make this shit for the CDC.
Right.
Dang.
Why the CDC?
Because they know somebody gonna try to say that that's what that is. they gotta put it out there like, yo, all right, now somebody gonna tell y'all Babalu, how you say the name?
I don't know. I wish I had somebody.
Ben said it earlier. I can't remember how he said it, but it might be some people out there that might still think that this is what's going on.
Yeah, this meeting comes from the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, Public Health, yo. Man, come on, yo. Like, so at what point, yo, is we gonna just calm the hell down, yo? So like I said, I was back to the part of the disrespect. And that disrespect is clear, yo. Like you're not respecting nature, right? You respect nature when you learn something from nature, you're supposed to pass it down. And so by them deifying it gave you the importance and the seriousness of that particular thing that was happening to them. You got to know that. They gave the utmost respect to it. You disrespected when you swear that you eat bananas, chicken noodle soup, while everybody is dying around you. You're actually in an alternative universe, man. I said it, yo. I think the anti-vax is in a whole nother damn alternative universe, dog. Because this is not the world we live in. People are dying. You know what I'm saying? The world we live in, you know, the vaccinated people, you know what I'm saying, aren't dying. Oh yeah, what about the breakthrough infections? Yeah, what about the people that's dying over the age of 65 with breakthrough infections who got pre-existing conditions? Yeah, what about that? But see, you got people running around with the quote unquote locks in the natural herb game telling you they're not giving you specifics. They're disrespecting the knowledge. The knowledge is clear that the majority of people that die from breakthrough infections, which is only 0.10 something minuscule, but all lives are important. Let me just say that. right? But those breakthrough infections aren't happening at the rates that they try to promote it. And when it does break through, these people are older. The majority of people that are getting sick and hospitalized already have pre-existing conditions. Nobody's telling y'all that. All I'm hearing is idiots around me saying, yo, it's a breakthrough infection, vaccine ain't working. Well, man, you really to bet your life on that. So that's why we're having this show today, right? So y'all can learn how to respect nature that you claim y'all love. Let me slow it down. Let me cool down. We're having this show so that y'all can respect nature. The way we respect nature in 2021 is we read the detailed accounts of nature. So when you're working on the human body, when you're working on diseases, you're actually showing your respect for nature, because these are natural things that occur to human beings. We are surrounded by pathogens and viruses. We must understand them. Our ancestors had that fundamental start, had that great, let me put that in here, and then we can get into the journals real quick. Let me put that in here real fast. You want to say something? Anybody want to say something? How about you, Kent?
No, I was just gonna say earlier, man, you got poison ivy is natural. That's nature. But I ain't about to take a couple of leaves off of that and eat it like that, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They make it, you know, they make anything that's part of nature synonymous with like a cure or something good. Mm-hmm. But you got nature that's trying to kill you too. You know, you got natural things happening in the universe that ain't good for us. So they ain't the answer to this virus, yo.
With the bananas.
Yeah, no fruit, none of that. You know what I mean?
That's funny.
It sounds good, but
what I said I was gonna look up this now and I forgot. What I said I was gonna get real quick.
Yeah, I know you had a journal in your hand a minute ago. You ain't had no.
Yeah, but I dove real fast or something, man.
You switched to me, man. You know I was going got.
Damn, yo, you threw the whole. Nah, fuck.
I was holding on. Look, I was holding on to that. You say you can't jump in, yo. I was like, hold on, I'm gonna hold it.
I know how to. I know how to slow my time down.
No,
I know how not take long. Somebody else need to get in. I realize that real easy work right there.
No, I'm tripping. I'm just playing.
So, all right, the journals. I wanted to show y'all something real quick. What the hell I wanted to show y'all, man? One important. Let me stick to the script then. Let's stick to the script. All right, let me put up. So here. So we talk about studying nature through the journals, and as we come right here, this journal is on the watch this. Incidence of SARS-CoV-2 infection amongst vaccinated and unvaccinated nursing home residents, right? So they actually got the clinical study on this right here. All right. So if we want to know about breakthrough infections, man, we listen, y'all to watch our channel, man. We do not go to news medias outlets. We do not go to CNN, Fox. We don't do that. Right? The newspapers, we don't do that. Why? Because although certain news outlets will publish some of the scientists' work, like they say, they'll highlight something a scientist is talking about, right? But they don't give them control over the title. And I'm saying this is valuable. They want a shock value title, and a title that's more marketable. But wait a minute, man, you just throwing the whole thing off. Yo, you think we really saying that the lab leak should get equal billing with the two natural reservoirs that they did find? You know what I'm saying? Like what they did find was they found that at the Wuhan lab that the actual infection was moving towards the lab, down the East River towards the Wuhan lab, right? Coming from the wet markets, moving towards the lab. That's the stuff that news outlets is not going to tell you. So in science, in these journals that we're reading, they're not saying this, lab leak and natural reservoir. It's right here. No, they're saying it's this, right? They're saying the natural reservoir here, and they're going to leave an open mind for this. But see, people take advantage of that and play with y'all psyche on that. So right here, right, in the July 29th, 2021, what's the day? We up on ours, we get ours.
Today the 30th.
This is 29th, yo. Your doctors are getting these. They had these subscriptions in their offices. They're reading this. So they know how to deal with their patients, y'all. This is what we're giving y'all. Maybe y'all thought it was just, it's like it's a journal. It's like a trade magazine. Like if you're in the guild or something, you get certain magazines that everybody just don't get. I've been doing this from day one, right? So we won't fight. We want to teach our family about infectious disease and kill the myths, right? We're going to come to New England Journal of Medicine because this is what the actual doctors and scientists are reading. So when this came out on the 29th, scientists that are involved in these types of research, they want to crack this open and they want to read it and they want to take this to their staff and they want to run the same data, you know what I'm saying, and see where it's at. Right? So this is where we at with this. What page is this on? This is on page hey Kent, why don't you share the screen? I know you got it. You can just go right to the journal.
All right, I'm you already put the link in there, or you want me to just?
No, you got it in the journal. Go into the New England Journal of Nature, page 474. Right. Let's see. Let's show them how we get down. So we do the digital joint, and we do the actual the hard copy.
Wow.
What?
Yo, I was still reading up on this.
What you get?
Sapona.
What you get?
Man, this is crazy.
Oh, I know what I was looking for. 474. I got it. What?
Hey, what'd you say that page number was? One more time.
Huh?
What'd you say that page number was again?
Page 474 in New England Journal of Medicine, volume 385, number 5.
385, number 5, 484. All right.
It's the new joint, and I got it right here for everybody. Yeah. Incidence of SARS-CoV infection amongst mRNA vaccinated and unvaccinated nursing home residents. All right. And I want Kent to show you. And by the way, these articles are now free in these journals. Yeah. And then you just read it. I'm not gonna read that, bore you down. Maybe the signs for Sean, he'll read it for you, right? And so if we wanna learn about, if we're trying to figure out the Hebrew shit, which I don't even like talking about because it's ridiculously stupid, right? But if you just want to play the game right, and we go to biblical archaeology. All right. So you just can't, you don't run around, right? We want to talk about monkeys and animals and stuff and nature. You go to the Journal of Science, right? Where we learn about July 16th, Mother's Clan, social network inheritance and spotted hyenas, page 274 to 348. Once again, we're gonna learn about social network inheritance. So some kind of way, some type of social networking is actually passed down with the hyenas. It's crazy, yo. I'm gonna read it and give y'all, not today, but I'm gonna read it and give y'all my synopsis of it. But this is what we do. We're not gonna go nowhere else but here. We're gonna stay right here. Important, essential. You stay with the big boys. So I already did that's another Journal of Science. But let me see. Genetic variation. See, genetic variation. Genetic variation. Variations. Aren't we talking about different variations in the cove viruses? Are we talking about different variants? Yeah. So if you've been up in your evolutionary game, it applies right there. You're like, okay, we good with it. You ain't found it, Kent?
Come on, Kent.
Nah, man. I got to sign in on this joint and everything.
Come on, Kent.
Oh, Kent, you supposed to be had that together, ready, rolling.
Man, look.
You over there fumbling, yo?
Bumble.
Hey, look, he didn't say what was going on in the journals and stuff. I would have had that already signed in and everything. Man, I had to restart my computer, man.
We ain't going deep. We weren't going deep. I just wanted to show him the hard copy and
Yeah, I got you. Hold on.
Hold on.
You might have to text me them numbers again, though.
I gave up, man. All you gotta do is just get you this month's journal. It's gonna be right there.
What's the title? What's the title one more time? I'm about to put it in my phone real quick so I can look.
Incident SARS-CoV-2 infection amongst vaccinated and unvaccinated nursing home residents.
Okay.
It's a good read. Real good read. My main goal for the day is to get y'all stop playing that supplement game. For real, because this is a game when it comes to your life, yo. And get y'all in the real information. All right. So let me start off with somebody that people hate. I ain't even gonna go with the, I ain't even gonna play the, let me bring y'all a black person so y'all can understand it. I don't want to do that. You just need to start to learn how to understand something, period. Regardless, like understand it. All right. And we know when to play the black thing. But at this point, it's some things we just want to understand. This is what Chef was talking about, right? All right, we're gonna come here. Then we're gonna get into how to read a journal. What's a preprint? We'll come right here. All right, this is, y'all can always use this. NIH. This is the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases. All right, y'all can say what y'all want to say. You're not gonna get past this white guy because you think he's white and he's just a crazy white guy. So all the rhetoric about this guy, you're not gonna get past him. You're not gonna get past him. Now, if you send your kids to school and they learn shit the proper way like they supposed to, and they get the degrees and all that, then they're gonna be able to surpass him. But just sitting here up on YouTube talking crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like Minister Louis Farrakhan. I know y'all just got mad at me. That's your sacred cow like Jesus, right? So I'm throwing shots. What's the other guy? I can't even remember his name. Rizza Islam. Now he's not getting past that white guy. So I'm gonna let y'all know right now, yo, if I gotta put my life on the subject of viruses, I'm gonna pick this. See this? Y'all can say, I'm gonna pick this guy right here over Louis. Come on, y'all. I'm gonna pick this guy over Rizza Islam and Minister Louis Farrakhan. Not because of the color of his skin, but because the data he has produced over the years. Because my family life is on the line at this point. This the guy y'all hate right here. Yeah. This the guy you hate right here. Let's see some of his credentials. You ain't found it yet, Kent? Nope. Dr. Fauci is a member of the National Academy of Sciences, National Academy of Medicine, the American Academy of Arts and Sciences, and American Philosophical Society, as well as other professional societies, including the American College of Physicians, the American Society of Clinical Investigation, the Association of American Physicians, the Infectious Disease Society of America, the American, Association of Immunology, and the American Academy of Allergic and Asthma and Immunology. He serves on the editorial boards of many scientific journals and as an author, co-author of or editor of more than 1,300 scientific publications, including several textbooks. This is why this man would have to be my choice. If my family life is on the line, if my aunt and uncle life is on the line for trying to deal with infectious disease, I'm going with the white dude. Y'all just don't like me, don't care about me, I don't care. Simple as that. It's the NIH. All right? Simple as that. You go argue with yourself, go call him a crook, go call him a lie, do whatever you want to do, but I'm gonna put mine on this. Simple as that. Now, if we dealing with some other stuff, then I might not deal with it. And I don't even have to trust him. This is your mistake. Y'all got to trust Farrakhan, see? And y'all got to trust Muhammad Guy. See? Y'all got to trust him. I'm going to trust his data in his 1,300 papers. Man, let's see. And yeah, I'm messing with this. 1,300 scientific publications, including several textbooks.
That's peer reviewed. You got to say that part.
Yeah, that's peer reviewed, not writing from your basement,
right?
Praying to a herb.
Meaning his shit got to check out.
Yeah,
it got to be tested. Mm-hmm. It got to be put through a test. It got to be scrutinized by his peers. You know what I mean? Farrakhan can just say something and go and pray 5 times a day and he Gucci. You feel me? Dr. Sebi can tell you to go eat celery. You know what I mean? And ain't nobody checking behind them. But these doctors writing in these journals, they have to be checked. They're being scrutinized at every turn. Why? Because people's lives depend on it. You know what I mean? This is the healthcare of the world. You dealing with the WHO. The WHO. What does the WHO stand for? The World Health Organization. So, go ahead,
Kent must have fell out. What's up, Kent? I don't know what it is. Oh boy, you crazy. All right, we'll figure it out. We done on that one. We dead on that one. All right. Yeah, I can't mute out. Don't worry about it. We good. All right. He said I was mute. I was in the middle of talk.
No shit. I might as well set it on here.
Yeah, you might as well set it on here. Send the password. I was working you. Ain't like you get a password out live.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I would have gave it to you, yo, if I got it right here.
Yeah, you know? So what happened is I had to redo my whole hard drive, wipe everything, man. I used to be signed in automatically. So I don't remember that junk.
All right, we'll get back to that. Watch this. In 2021 analysis of Google Scholar citation. Plus, man, y'all use Google Scholar too, man. That's a tool I always like to use too. Type in Google Scholar. Y'all can use that, right? Citation, Dr. Fauci ranked as the 35th most cited living researcher. According to the Web of Science, Dr. Fauci ranked 9th out of 2.5 million authors in the field of immunology.
Dang.
I'm gonna say this real.
He in the top 10.
I'm gonna say this real slow for y'all. Why I'm gonna put the lives of my babies in the hands of this. On this work, Dr. Fauci ranked 9th out of 2.5 million authors in the field of immunology. By a total citation count between 1980 and January 2021. During the same period, he ranked 20th out of 2.4 million authors in the field of research and experimental medicine.
Ho, right there. They don't understand these numbers, yo. They not understanding the magnitude of where he ranks at, right? If he's top 10 out of 2 million people, do y'all get that?
Immunologists.
Right, out of 2 million people writing on this subject, he is in the top. He cracked the top 10 out of 2 million people. That's like 0.00001%.
And they ain't
like
cracked it.
He cracked top percent. He cracked top 10 out of 2 million people writing on said subjects. That's crazy. And y'all won't trust him?
Shit, y'all lost y'all mind. Yo, I don't know what else you can trust. Watch this. 132nd out of 9,902 authors in the field of general internal medicine.
Now this is getting ridiculous at this point.
Listen, man. Listen what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Listen, seriously, knock it off. Knock it off with the skin color thing. Knock it off. Knock that off. Like, knock it off. Like the rubber is meeting the road at this point. Y'all gotta stop that, man. Like, how we gonna make it, yo? Like, how you think we really gonna make it? Y'all have allowed ignorant white people now, right? Racist, ignorant white people who don't care nothing about you, who don't got this level of study, who don't rank nowhere. Invade your homes with misinformation. Ain't no way y'all doing that, yo. We got the internet, yo. We should both be able to do what I'm doing right here, yo, to check somebody's credentials, man. You looking at the news feed, telling me I don't like Fauci. I don't like
Hold on. I'm going to say this, and I've been saying this all week, but I'm going to go even harder. Y'all, we can't even catch up with this guy with reading. There's no amount of reading you're going to be able to do, right? That's going to catch up with him on these in this fucking field. So you got to cut it out. At some point, you got to realize, I don't care what you read and how much you read, you're not going to be able to get around this guy. Why? First off, you don't even have a microscope. Right? And then I don't even trust y'all to be able to use a microscope properly. Second of all, you fuck around, contaminate whatever you trying to look at in a microscope before you. This shit is so technical, man.
Let alone an electron microscope.
that you can look at a goddamn virus in. Like, come on, like, yo, like. At some point, yo, we got to realize that we got to trust the goddamn experts. The same way you drive your Mercedes Benz, right? You're not doubling down, questioning the goddamn Mercedes Benz goddamn mechanics. You take them there, they diagnose your shit, they tell you this shit gonna cost $3,000 to fix. You go ahead and give them that $3,000. Why? Because they the experts. I mean, like, yo, just now y'all talking about y'all bodies, right? Y'all telling me y'all gonna read articles and y'all gonna become abreasted enough to take care of yourselves in the midst of a pandemic. Y'all gonna put reading a couple articles up against the whole body of immunology and violation. I mean, y'all gotta be fucking crazy at this point, yo. Like,
nah, it's sick, yo. So this is what they doing to y'all. While y'all sitting in your house, Lawrence Berkeley National Labs just turned on a $27 million electron microscope. Its ability to make images to a resolution of half the width of a hydrogen atom makes it the most powerful microscope in the world. Y'all got that money for that?
Man, listen.
Yo, Unbiased just said y'all not even, what'd he say? He said y'all not even questioning Tylenol. Facts.
Where you at? Give Unbiased the link, yo.
Unbiased, man. What you at work, bro? We ain't even seeing you in a minute. I'm about to send him. Yeah,
Polite,
look.
Remember Polite said he had one in the cut.
He said, man, y'all not even questioning Tylenol. The shit that's in y'all cabinet, the shit that y'all to give y'all kids as soon as they catch a damn fever. Y'all ain't questioning that shit, but y'all will question a top doctor in the middle of a damn pandemic.
On Earth, yo, listen, on Earth. Listen. You only got one planet Earth. I know y'all exist in an alternative universe. I know y'all got other places. I know your melanin allows you to scan the book. And you ain't got to look. I just read the whole book because my melanin. I know y'all can do that type of stuff. I know y'all got the special crystals and shit that allow your eyes to pierce through all the journals in 20 seconds. I know y'all got those special powers. And I'm not even mad at you. You know, your special powers just can't get turned on right now because of the sun beaming through and we're in retrograde. So, you know, you can't pop it off right now. I know we're going to wait till that finish. So right now, while y'all melanin and all that ain't working because of the way the planets are aligned and the rituals they doing to slow y'all down. Until then, can we just deal with the top scientists, man, saying to make sure our babies is right, man? I purposely didn't break out the black scientists on purpose. Because you got to get past that. That shouldn't be the thing to make you, that you should understand the institution of schooling. Who told you that going to school was wrong? Who told you that going to school was bad? Who told you that? You couldn't even have access to proper schooling. If you read The Destruction of Black Civilization, we long for schooling and education in Africa. That's why we learned these European languages so that we can learn more. That's why Africans did that once they got colonized. They was trying to get learning. And who told y'all the book? Man, y'all act like this ain't nothing. Then you hear, yo, they lied to you. Man, I'm not even listening to y'all, man. Man, they lied to you. That's your answer. If your answer is when I say, yo, this is where you get from, man, they lied to you, you're ignorant and I no longer want to talk to you. That's how we're going to play this game. Because like I said, we're in Russia now. Russia and China, where they don't even listen. They just do what they're going to do. All right? So, you got something to add to that, Kent? Hey, I'm Sosa. What's good, man?
Nah, you doing your thing, man.
Everything good, man. Just chewing into the bill, man. Should keep going. Just vibing on the way back to the city.
Yeah, I'm letting you slide, yo. Right?
Yeah, me slide.
Why we believe in God? The Concise Guide to Science of Faith by J. Anderson Thomas, MD. JRMD with Clark. Yeah, see, I'm letting you slide. I ain't gonna mess with you. I'm not gonna go back over the game film. Right? We got this right here, The Illusion of God's Presence, The Biological Origin of the Spiritual Longing by John C. Watley. I'm gonna let you. Yeah, I'm chilling right now. Right? I'm giving you a reprieve. Hold on, I ain't finished yet. The brand new updated joint. Did you don't got Steven Pinker, Enlightenment Now, The Case for Reason, Science, and Humanism and Progress. I'm gonna let you slide, yo.
Don't let them do you like that, Sosa. Don't
Yeah,
let them do you like that, Sosa.
This is in hand. This is in hand, Sosa. This is in my hands.
Don't let them do you like that. Don't let them do you like that, Sosa.
Hey, I got Steven Pinker. You need to get Pascal Boyer.
I got
You need to get Robert Sapolsky.
I got it. Don't make me go dig in the library.
You need to get Daniel Lieberman. Like that's it. These are like neuroscientists and evolutionary psychologists. You know what I'm saying? You got to get them too.
Nah, yo, it's 2021, man. When the last book they wrote?
So hold on, you saying they saying what you saying?
Daniel Lieberman, 2021 exercise. I bought that like January.
What'd he say?
Same thing. Talk about them sugars. Yeah, all that's in the book exercise.
All right, thank you. Appreciate you.
I'm sure, Uncle, like, you be taking me for granted. Like,
hey, I don't take no team members for granted. That's why you're on the team, because I don't take you for granted. You wouldn't be on the damn team if I took you for granted.
Yeah, we know you sharp, bro.
Yeah, come on. You undercutting yourself. You let me talk you out your game. Got him. I underestimate you. Never underestimate you, bro.
I like Steven Pinker though, but he's on the opposite side of some of the people that I rock with. But I got his book, The Better Angels of Our Society. That's a real good book.
Okay. I don't like when you turn into the deacon though. See, when you turn to the deacon.
Hey, I kind of like that. I feel like that give me like a flock. You feel me? I'm like, I might give me a flock on with the deacon thing.
When you go deacon with Pastor Bennett, let Pastor Bennett bringing a half quote, acting like the scientists put they beliefs and they work and all that when he know it wasn't even, he know he had no quote dealing with their work. That's deceptive right there.
Yeah, that was
look, hand me you all this, Sosa.
Just don't underestimate it, man, because Corey gonna underestimate Pastor Bennett, and he gonna get another body. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, you really think Pastor Bennett did it? Wow, you bugged out.
Corey got to be sharp though. Like you can't just come in there sloppy, bro.
We uncovered that in a matter of minutes, Joe.
Listen. Watch this. You mean we got to be sharp against trickery? That's right. What you mean, right?
All right.
That's all the debate is about, really, is who can show the best argument, who can be the most convincing. You know what I mean?
Hey, Sosa, where you at? Don't disappear, Sosa.
A lot of times it ain't even about the information. It's about who's more convincing, who the crowd like. When you
Hey,
come
Sosa,
to,
you ain't hear me, Sosa?
Yeah, I hear you.
Sosa, it was the trickery. Me and you was arguing over something that we knew not to even be possible. Do you know if I'd have known that he was giving us an interview that Dawkins did, do you think I would have argued with that man about his atheism being an act? That's clear, bro. We would have never had that debate. You were saying, well, Unc, why can't you see? You're right, I couldn't see it. Because I thought he was talking about scientific work, bro. I would have never argued that point like that, yo. That's nonsense. You get my point, Sosa?
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
Right. You're right. So we gotta get ready for the buffoonery, trickery, sleight of hand.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Pastor, like I said, he's not gonna show you what he worked with.
He ain't working with nothing.
He just did. He gonna give you half quotes.
Hold on. Deacon Sosa, are you telling me that Pastor Bennett can remotely deal with concrete court? Come anywhere near him?
Yeah, you know, debating is different, Like, if you ain't never been in that ring, it ain't the same. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just because somebody know better, got the information, you know how that go, bro.
Yeah.
Just because you got the best information don't mean you can go in there and goddamn win a debate. You understand me?
I agree with Sosa on that, man. It's all about, you know, showmanship, who can win the crowd when you're talking debating. But when you boil down,
it's about attacking arguments. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to attack the argument precisely. You feel me? You got to be able to chop it up precisely.
Right. That's why Pastor do all that hooping and hollering, because it's motivating. You know what I'm saying?
Right, let's move forward, man. How you doing? Let's move forward, man.
Y'all ain't want to hear that shit. We talking about debating, though. We ain't saying he right. We just talking about debating.
I'm done, yo. I don't care what kind of trickery you can. I will refuse to lose against a Christian. Y'all tripping. Maybe because I've been in the ring. Maybe that's the difference, huh? That might be the difference.
Getting in that ring is different. I remember when Double H tried to debate? I think he looked crazy as hell when he tried to debate you. He didn't know what an intro was, didn't know how to lay down a premise. That shit was crazy, man. Come on.
It's definitely a technique. It's definitely.
Go ahead. You go ahead. He's like, man, that's my intro. No, go ahead. I'm like, oh my God, this is horrible.
Yeah, man.
Yo jumped in the ring, yo, he was like, yo, I'm gonna get you. I got the guns, yo. He walked through the door, got shot, come through the door.
Yeah,
hey, Fritz, PseudoKilla official, man. What's up?
What's good? Big up to everyone on the panel.
What up, Fitz?
What up, Fitz? What's good, man? Okay. Hey, I see you in there, man. Unbiased, man. What it do, bro?
Peace. Peace.
Oh, man, you in the robot.
Yeah, I gotta say, man, that debate ring is tricky, bro. Man, you get froze. Yeah, we've been there live, huh?
Yeah, we've been there live.
Yeah, it's tricky. Like you said, first time people listening, you try to be perfect, you don't make a mistake. And my man, confident as hell with wrong information, that could wear you down a little bit. Guessing, I'll tell you, bro.
Yeah, it's tricky. Especially when you got all the people against you, the moderator, the timekeeper. That shit was fun for me, though.
Organized lies, you know what I mean? On fleek.
Yeah, that was, hey, you ain't lying. I looked around. I said, come on, Bias, this is the funniest shit. Bias was like, what?
Yeah, man. I was like a deer in headlights, bro.
He was like, what? Yo, it was packed, yo. He looked out there, he was like, the internet didn't work, yo. We had a lot going against the internet didn't work.
Oh, yeah.
All that shit was funny, yo. Yeah, it was a lot of
but you know what?
Hey,
I think once, because I heard Concrete on my live, like chew somebody up, a hard head at that. He did better than me. I can't get nothing to this guy. But I think once Concrete settle down and get comfortable, you know, and don't let nothing get nervous, I think he'll do real well. But it's getting past that nervousness. You gotta get past that.
Yeah, I think he's comfortable though. I think he's comfortable enough to hang with him.
Man, y'all crazy, man. This nigga talking physics, yo. Appreciate this nigga talking physics, yo.
Oh, what's the subject?
Corey been in that Lawrence Krauss, man. Man, he a beast with that Lawrence Krauss shit.
Wait, what's the subject?
Ain't no subject. I don't know. We just gonna have a conversation. We just be
I'm about
talking
to say,
shit for real, messing
no,
with
I'm
Pastor
talking about
Bennett.
Concrete and Pastor Bennett. What's the
I
subject?
don't know. They ain't really worked
It's
it
probably,
out.
I think Corey wanted science proves God or something like that.
Okay.
Something
Yeah,
that Pastor
that,
Bennett
yeah.
be saying that science proves God all the time or some shit.
Yeah, that's an instant launch. So it take me 3 minutes to finish that.
Right.
Yeah,
But you know, once he get the
Corey get
hey,
him.
look, once he get the preaching, though, that's a spell, yo. He be having the crowd be like, yo, he's rocking.
Preaching, yo. Making up shit. I'm like, man, Pastor, get out of there. You got to cut him off after a minute and a half. Because after that, yo, hit you with the spell.
Right. Yeah, he got to do it, though. He fun to listen to. He fun to listen to. I ain't gonna lie.
I think Unc and Asar is the only two people that I can recall that like hands down beat him. But look at the subject, it's Big Bang.
Right.
Yeah, he got better after that to other people, yo. After fucking with the best, then he got some training to get the suckers. So here, don't get it twisted. He a top-notch Christian. See, that's the difference, yo. He a top-notch Christian, yo. Yeah, don't get it there. Don't underestimate that. Yeah. You know what I mean? I just know how to make I know how to make adjustments. I had to make adjustments in the middle of that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And then the second time, it was just flawless. But the first time, I was like, okay, because he come with trickology, yo. You got to know his trickology. It sound good. So if the tree is before humans, if the universe is before humans, then how could you say it's not God? He was like, what?
Yeah.
What?
As soon as you be like, huh? You be like, see, he don't know. Like, oh shit.
So how can it be that? If the universe is for humans, how can they know that? His science, he said, did humans make science? I said, yes. He said, did humans make religion? I said, yes. He said, well, then there you go.
Then he'll call on the moderator. See, you see what I'm talking about? He don't know what I'm talking about. Yo, man, I love it, but damn, I hate it, yo.
And with the dumb ray, I was like,
that nigga hit me with a question one time. I was like, hold on, repeat that.
hey, yo, he good. That's why I fuck with him, yo. He get y'all, yo. He gonna get the average people y'all done, yo. He gonna get all the conscious community niggas just trying
yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
Okay, that shit funny. But he ain't messing with the Armor Wall Squad, PseudoKillas, Moscow. Now we're veterans and that ain't happening. So I refuse to debate him again. For what?
Look, order chat.
Beat him. I don't want to do it. I'm done.
Look, order chat.
I think that'd be a good look for Corey, though.
The chat don't even, you know what I'm saying? When he be coming over here with all that, man, the chat don't be rocking with him over here, man. You know,
they ain't rocking him over there, yo, but he be getting them. All right, let's get back to where we at, man. Let's keep it fresh and crispy. Mm-hmm. Show on my screen. So, all right, I just showed y'all about Favazzi, Italian name, Favazzi. All right, now we're going to come to here because we're going back to the NIH, National Institute of Health, Office of Dietary Supplements. See if I can drop that link in there for y'all, man. Y'all need this. Y'all need this. All right? Definitely need this. Y'all, you want the truth, then go get the truth. Want the truth, go get the truth. All right, there you go. So, we already give you the link with Favazzi on it too. While y'all talking that, we don't trust him, whatever, man. I don't trust you. How about that? You don't trust, I don't trust you. So we don't trust. We ain't working off of trust. We're working off the amount of data compiled by said individuals. That's what we're doing. Hey, put that in y'all PseudoKilla folders, man. Put that in there, man. All right? Y'all supposed to be tabbing it up, saving it. All right, so we come right back here to the supplements, dietary supplements, right? What you need to know, all right? Let's go straight to the, matter of fact, before we even go to the supplements, I want to do this. Let's go to the elderberry, right? Frequently asked questions. Herbs, let's see. Let's see, let's come right to the effectiveness, dietary labels, federal regulations, supplements. I wanted to go to the fatty acids. Some dietary supplements can improve overall health to help manage some health conditions. For example, calcium and vitamin D help our bones strong and reduce bone loss. Fatty acids decrease the risk of certain birth defects. Folic acid. Remember we talked about the folic acid, and based off the evolutionary process, that's why we develop darker skin in the tropics to protect this right here, y'all, this folic acid. All right, that's like a prenatal vitamin. That's why they give women prenatal vitamins. That's that folic acid. So dark skin was developed in the tropics to protect the folic acid, because the UVA rays, right, it actually destroys the folic acid. All right. So that's why dark skin in the tropics help stop certain birth defects. And we know this because we have, once again, we got textbook right here, y'all. Always get the textbooks, hold on. The textbook right here. Yeah, we got the textbook right here, anthropology joint. Many of y'all seen this before. It's an older one, yo, but it talks about the skin map and the folic acid. And I don't have it right this second. Let me see. Y'all, if y'all go to our, it's in our thing. It's actually in the PseudoKilla Discord. We got these books in there, these anthropology books. But anyway, this talks about the folic acid. I don't want to go too far down the rabbit hole. I just want to show you how we keep professional shit. I mean, you got to, man. You talking. I done seen some people on post, why is he pushing the vaccine? He never talks about health. Shit, it ain't that deep with the health shit. Don't eat as much processed foods. Eat plenty of fruits and vegetables. You know what I'm saying? Proteins and exercise. Shit. The hell, they be faking y'all out all the extraordinary shit. Start getting sick, take your ass to the doctors. They trying to con y'all. Go to the professionals. She want me to say, I gotta teach health. I ain't to teach health. I ain't with the school to teach somebody health. Here, go right here, yo. Yeah, right here, this page. It talks about skin color, advantages, disadvantages. Advantages and disadvantages depending on environmental for dark to light skin. Right? If I move over right here, let me switch up real quick. It says it right here. It talks about the folic. It says DNA. Pregnant women require large amounts of folic to support rapid cell division in the embryo. And there is a direct connection between folic and individual reproduction success. See, we talk about reproduction success. And that folic acid has something with the reproduction success, because if the folic acid gets broken down, right, you're gonna cause certain disorders. What might they be? Support rapid cell division in embryos. There is a direct connection between folic and individual reproduction success. Folic deficiencies cause neural tube disorders. I'm gonna say it again. Folic deficiencies cause neural tube disorders. Neural tube defects is called NTDs in human embryos. NTDs are marked by the incomplete closure of neural tube, so the spine and spinal cord fail to develop completely. It will say one NTD, okay, let me see, with the brain, results in stillborn death soon after delivery. With spina bifida, another NTD, survival rates are higher, but babies have severe disabilities, including paralysis. NTDs are the second most common human birth defect after cardiac, which is abnormalities. It say today's women of reproductive age are advised to take folic supplements to prevent serious birth defects such as spina bifida. Natural sun rays, sunlight, and UV radiation destroy folic in the human body, because melanin, as we have seen, protects against UV hazards such as sunburn and its consequences. Dark skin coloration is an adaptive in the tropics. Now we see that melanin also is adaptive because it conserves folic in the human body and thus protects against NTDs, which are much more common in light skin than in darker skin population. That's Jenna Nabrowski and Chapman. All right, I'm gonna get up out of here because then they also talk about folic spermagenesis, reproduction, spermagenesis, production of sperm in mice and rats. Folic deficiencies can cause male sterility. It may well play a similar role in humans. So when you start to see low birth rates in populations that are actually out of their zones with lighter skinned people, right? That's because the males, right? This can happen in the males where they have lower sperm counts based off of the attack of the sun. So in evolution, if you study the evolutionary class we'll be doing, and there's a reason for us having a skin color. There's a reason for us having hair, because it gives the population reproduction success. So we have reproduction success. That means that the population, or the baby that's being born in the population, right? It reaches the age of reproduction. They call that a valuable offspring. Valuable offspring. So that's why we have different evolutionary traits. That's why I'm always beat y'all niggas up on the Egyptian argument. Ha! Y'all can't put that together. I ain't gonna tell you right now. All right? There we go. But I'm gonna get off that. I just wanted to show y'all how we really do our thing.
Hold on. What's up? What's up? This Malcolm. How you doing, man? Hold on. Before you back out there real quick. I bought a book called Skin, and I bought one called Living Color by Nina Jablowski. She break that shit down perfectly well. He's right. And we even learned in nursing, you know what I'm saying, that we, you know, when we give folic acid to women during pregnancy, in the first 3 months, that folic acid helps develop the baby's central nervous system, or else they will have a neural tube effect. And alcohol can also affect the central nervous system of the babies in the first trimester of pregnancy. But Nina Jablowski, she definitely break down the melanated skin. She also talked about a few other things like sweat glands and hair, how it helps with the cooling of the body and keeping you cool in those tropic areas. So good information, my guy. We listen.
Yeah. All right. So we back to, anybody want to throw some in there? So we back on these supplements. And so I'm telling you what supplements are good for you. Omega-3 fatty acids from fish oils. It says hold on, let me share the screen. All right, so I just wanted to go into, so y'all niggas be acting like we don't know what we be talking about health. It's a damn lie, yo, we can just read. Like, that's why they be robbing y'all with that nonsense, Dr. Savy and all y'all fake healing doctors. Man, get out of here, yo. Why you teach vaccine? You don't teach health, man, get out of here, yo. Eat right, eat a balanced diet, exercise, get rest. There you go. Stay away from as much processed foods as possible. That means do not go to McDonald's and fast food restaurants every day. That's what the hell it means. Omega-3 fatty acids from fish oils might help people with heart disease. Might. A combination of vitamin C and E and zinc, copper, lutein, and what's this, zilnethidine, known as, ARIDs, may slow down further vision loss in people with age-related, macular degeneration. That's AMD.
Right.
All right. So let's move forward now. I wanted to break out the elderberry, but I don't want to do it. All right. I gave y'all the website. Now we want to go to the Know the Science. Questions to help make science the sense of health research. Simple as this. Finding scientific journal articles, understanding the studies they describe, and interpreting the results can be challenging, y'all. So they recommend you to go to the scientific journals, right? So let's see, almost every day new findings on medical research are published, in some of which may include complementary health approaches. Research studies, let me move this out of the way real quick. Research studies about medical treatment and practices published in scientific journals are often the source of news stories. This is important. Research studies, hold on. I'm gonna let somebody else dive in real quick. Let me, man, come on now. Goodness gracious. Okay. Research studies about medical treatments and practices published in scientific journals are often the sources of news stories and can be important tools in helping you manage your health. So what I'm saying is, get the hell away from the doctor save you nonsense. Get the hell away from the online nuts. Get away from that. You can manage your own health. Get close to understanding some things. At the end of the day, we're gonna always lean on the experts, right? But these journals that these doctors have in their offices, you could read them yourself. I ain't saying make no damn diagnosis, but at least you'll know what the hell going on. And say, but finding scientific journal articles, understanding the studies they describe, and interpreting these results can be challenging. One way to make it easier to understand information you find in scientific journals is to share the information with your healthcare provider. So this is the advice I always give you, man. You can definitely be part of your treatment plans. You can always have information. So when your doctor gives you a treatment for something or a treatment plan, say, well, what journal did you get that out of, doctor? Oh, this is what I've been reading. Have you looked at this? This is what I do. Okay, right here, share the information with your healthcare provider and get their opinion. See what I'm saying? See how you part of the process? So if you ain't trusting your doctor, then you don't gotta trust him. Just be a part of the research. You can get the same research and read it yourself and say, yo, what you think about this? Then it say, once you understand the basic terminology of scientific research, you have one more tool to help you make better informed decisions of health. Malcolm, you wanna jump in here real quick? Because I just think this is essential, man, to getting our people on board, because they think we just sit around.
Hey man, you dropped some real good knowledge, man. You sourcing up, you know what I'm saying, going line for line in the source and giving people real good information and you know, basically giving them a chance to help control their own health. You know what I'm saying? Man, this pivotal, this crucial information, man. Citing a pretty big name, major concepts, and walking it down through it, man. You know, we at a time in day and age where we don't have to lean on a single person no more. You know what I'm saying? We can literally be sitting at a gas station and read some, you know, some pretty good quality literature, man, just with a straight up smartphone, and increase our health and our loved ones' health by simply sourcing up good sources. So, man, just glad to be on the panel with you guys and gals. If there's some gals on the line. I'm gonna share some of the information. So I'm learning something. I'm always learning something on the PseudoKilla channel, man. I just want y'all to know that too. You know what I'm saying? Learn something from our, hoping we learn something from each other. But
no, that's a fact, bro. That's the fact right there. And how about you, Soch? You want to add something real quick before I move on? How about you, Kent?
Now, what I was holding on to was, you know, a lot of people talk about that FDA approved thing, man. Isn't the vaccine's not FDA approved? Well, look in your cabinet, your vitamins ain't FDA approved. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't use that same, they don't use that same criticism towards the shit they already taking in their body. You know what I mean? But that was just something I, you know what I mean, wanted to add to that, what you were saying.
How about you, Kent? I mean, how about you, Chef?
Yeah, I think he out.
Oh, he out. I'm running his mouth.
You got
Chef.
Still got unbiased on this joint.
Unbiased. You want to add something there real quick?
Well, Kent read my mind twice. So that's twice he read my mind. I was gonna say what he said. I was gonna say, well, what forms are they taking those supplements? Once you say some pill, I was gonna say, are they FDA approved or authorized? So Kent was on it.
But look, even the stuff that these holistic health got doctor, or I guess whatever they call themselves, is kicking, none of their stuff is healthy FDA approved. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know what I mean? Like Aunt usually say, what's the joke, man? Like y'all want FDA approved stuff when it's the vaccines, but when it's the stuff that these holistic health people is kicking, y'all turn a blind eye to it and just eat it or however, drink it, whatever you do, and don't even ask no questions. But you know,
What's his name? What's the name said they should clear my diabetes? Ain't a lick of literature on this shit, man.
man, look,
Yeah.
man, I lost my mind when Phil Valentine told people to paint their houses with lead to block the 5G. Nobody, you know what I mean? Nobody that followed him like questioned that. Like hold on,
Right.
lead paint.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Stuff that would kill children, kill you. You know what I'm saying? But that's the community that we dealing with, man. And you know, it's a sad thing, but thankfully we got people like PseudoKillas. I'm biased, you know what I'm saying? All us around to kind of to spread some good stuff to the people, man.
All right. I think I called on everybody. Fritz, you want to add something real quick, Fritz?
Yeah, no, all I would say is that there's no proof that any supplements, herbs, or anything boosts your immune system. They're still looking into that. So you going out and buying supplements and herbs, and you should, because that's part of your daily healthy, routine. But no one said it does anything to your immune system. And that's all I got to say.
Okay. All right. Let's keep the fire. Let's keep it going while we on fire and it's hot, man. Hold on. All right. So we right here now. All right, let me share the screen. That's how we do it, man. Y'all can manage your health, man. You do not gotta go to these crazy people, yo. You don't gotta do it, yo. You don't gotta do it. You can be part of the process. Okay, so what are the parts of the scientific paper? Most articles in the scientific journals have a similar basic structure or format. There are 5 important parts of the research paper which most articles contain. Okay, let's say click on the abstract. There you go. A brief summary of the key points of the scientific paper. That's your abstract, all right? Say it again. It's a brief summary of the key points of the scientific paper. Methods. A detailed information on how the study was performed. It's the method. All right? That's right down there, right? Results. What the study showed. This section doesn't attempt to evaluate the meaning of the results. It just presents the data, summaries and analysis of the data collected from the study. Also, this section often includes tables, graphs, and charts that show the results. This is the section I enjoy the most. The discussion and the conclusion. This way, me and Unbiased, you go back to watch some Unbiased shows when they was trying to go hard in the paint they was actually trying to bring swords. They would always die in this section right here. Yeah, they would always die right here because this part is what? Discussion and conclusion. This is where they die, right or wrong, though. Right or wrong, Unbiased.
Every time.
Yeah. I mean, every time. So the discussion and conclusion, it say what the results mean. This is where you can often find out how the study relates to your own health. See, so if we talk about vaccines, you saying use the elderberry shit, and we looking at an evaluation on the elderberries or the red algae as your man divine suspect and tried to do 100 times, right? We always kill them right here. Watch this. This section often includes the author's explanation of and own opinion about what the results mean. Since the conclusions are the author's own, Others may or may not completely agree with their explanation of their results. So like in the journal, Nature Journal of Science, right? You'll see addendums, or you'll see other scientists respond to certain articles, and they'll break down the methodology. They also let you read their emails back and forth. You just gotta know how to navigate that.
Hey,
yes.
I remember when that, rest in peace, the Chinese skull cap. Remember when that died in the conclusion?
Oh man.
That damn Chinese man, that was Divine Prospect was kicking that Chinese skull cap. Yo, he wild for that one though, man. He ain't never come back. He ain't never come back from that. I ain't seen him since, yo.
And the on lungs, remember that?
Oh yeah, no, clear lungs.
Clear lungs, yo. I'll never forget it, yo. The most funniest shit ever.
Lungs, yo. He was pushing that, yo, and he like Block came and interrupted our little build and kicked the damn clear lungs, yo. Wow. Wow.
He had stock in it.
Wow. Yeah.
In your last section, previously published articles the authors used to review what related research was done before to help design the study and interpret its results. All right. I'm gonna make this bigger right here. No, but these are the actual parts of the paper, man. This is critical, right? When you're reading the journals, yo. Then I ask, like, what are your goals of the study? The basic research, transitional research, clinical trials. You'll hear us talk about this all the time. If you go back and watch some unbiased old shows, he focused on the clinical trials. This is how you get them. So whenever a person is asking about the pseudomedicine and all that, say, yo, so I'm just saying, so where the clinical trials at? Yeah, seaweed, where the clinical trials at? Iron lungs, where the clinical trials at? Clinical trials aim at testing whether an intervention, am I saying this right? Intervention is used and safe in humans. They may vary in size and type. Yeah, man, that's how you know. Once you go through the clinical trials, whatever you got, whatever come out on the other side, we use it. It ain't an experiment no more, yo. Anything that went through the clinical trials is no longer an experiment, yo. It either passed or failed, man. So you experiment and get through the clinical trials, yo. But they be always trying to trick y'all with the fast words. Then they talk about how long was the study. All right, study test. New treatment in 50 people, study test, new treatment in 500 people. This is like a trial, right? 50 people, 500 people, go 50 people, 500 people, then it jump to like 30,000 people. I say in general, a large study with many volunteers may be able to produce conclusive results when small studies may not. So we look for the study size. So if you're doing a study, if you look at a study size of 10 people, man, we ain't riding with that like that. Was the study controlled clinical trials? We talked about it. In a controlled clinical trial, investigators compared the efforts of different treatments in groups of study participants who are as identical as possible in all other respects. For example, the outcomes of one group of participants who receive a new experimental treatment may be compared with the results of other groups who receive standard care, the control group. So right here, so I mean, this is important right here. Participants, it's about in the study trials, right? Who have received a new experimental treatment may be compared with the results of other groups who receive standard care. All right, so these clinical trials is when you are actually experimental group, control group. All right, and I'm gonna stop right here with that. All right, and I'm gonna go straight to a journal of quote unquote, and I gave you what that source was, right? I should have put that in the chat for y'all. All right, y'all can share this with your friends. I'm gonna drop it in there again. I don't want to bog y'all down a whole lot of reading. I want to kind of like let this shit flow a little bit. But yeah, I want y'all to show this to your friends and all that. That way y'all can see how we really supposed to get down around here, man. How we clear on what we doing. All right.
Tell them take it past Wikipedia, man. Get into them journals, man. How you said you start with the Wikipedia and then you look at the sources at the bottom of the page and preference, you know what I'm saying, them journals, yo. Preferably them journals.
That's a fact, yo. That's a complete fact. And that's where you always should be at. That's why we ain't never losing over here, man. What's going on, Cedric? Why you ain't hit that link? Where the hell you at? No, you in the chat room. All right, let's see. Whoa. Let me get you real quick. Keep this moving quickly. Bam, 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 bam. I'm gonna get this thing, drop this link for y'all though.
Man, y'all like the page, man. Subscribe, hit that like button. You know what I mean? We growing.
It's a damn shame. We don't got 1,000 subscribers, yo. I'm like disappointed in that, man.
Oh no, it's coming. We took a break, man. It's the
Nah,
season.
it took too damn long. Ain't no way in the world, yo. This shit take time, yo. Come on, y'all, man. Man, hit the like button, subscribe, y'all, man. Show some love, man.
Season 2, man. PseudoKillas.
Man, hit the Abju Wear store, man. Get them flops ain't flying. Where the sisters at? Bet you if I was selling some crystal magic, yo, the sisters be flocking to the page hard, yo. They get a little mad at me.
Get your PseudoKilla do-rags, man.
You got wear slides?
Huh?
You selling slides, you said?
The what?
I said, are you selling Abjuwear slides?
Yeah, they for women.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, them the fur joints.
Yeah, the fur
black and green
okay.
joints.
I'm a cop.
Gonna make your toes look so spectacular, yo. Go get that. Go get that for your girl and all that.
Yeah, I'm gonna surprise somebody with them. All right, yeah, yes, sir.
But yeah, man. I don't know where he going next with that, but yeah, man. It's about them journals, yo. We need that. Where you going with it, Aunt?
I'm right here, yo.
Okay.
I'm the only one not allowed to move real quick. There you go.
Okay.
Get the joint, see what I'm saying? Bang.
Okay.
Yeah.
Them Jones fly right there, yo.
Yeah, they fly. Yep, all day. All day, every day. All day, every day. Yep.
Abjuwear.com, right?
Yeah, that link should be in there. All right, hold on 1 second. Yo, say something, Ken. Hold on.
Hey, let me too for you about the while we dealing with the the herbal medicine stuff like that, right? So one of the reasons that field is successful is, and a lot of people get benefit from it, is the placebo effect, right?
Right.
So sometimes your brain can psychologically trick itself into thinking it's better, right? So in some cases it turn off the pain receptor.
True indeed.
Right, but yeah, so a lot of cases, in most cases you don't get healed. You understand? So this is why when they have vaccines, they do a placebo test. They give one group the vaccine, they give another group a placebo, meaning that saline or something, right? And so then they ask them how they feel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because people with the placebo, if they think they got the vaccine, you see what I'm saying? So that allows them to rule out the psychological effect of the placebo. Then they'll do what's called a double-blind placebo. That means that the person given the vaccine they don't know if they're giving the vaccine or the saline, right? Because sometimes how the doctor may treat the patient may influence the patient's perceptive or if they're getting the vaccine or not. You feel me? And that affects the test. But with your healthcare stuff or your herbal list, they don't do no placebo.
Right. They don't do a double blind nothing, yo.
You don't do a blind nothing. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So like
ain't nothing blind. They ain't sending it to nobody else but who the fuck, going to back this product up.
Right. So that's why some people be like, nah, yo, I was feeling good. I was hurt. My bone was sore, and I took some ginger root and shit. I was feeling great. You see what I'm saying? They don't understand how the placebo effect works, how that plays into the the test. But in most cases, like if you're taking it for like you know, for like sleep or nausea, then you know the placebo effect is fine because you're not trying to cure nothing. You
That's
understand?
what.
Yeah, it's okay. But if you're trying to reduce a damn tumor or some shit like that, bro,
Exactly.
or vaccination, nah, you know,
Yeah,
you
you
gotta
ain't
get
a
out of
placebo ain't fighting against no virus. And that's what I was about to tell
Nah,
you. That book, Trick or Treatment, man, it talks about that placebo effect. It's good in some things, but when you're talking about something as serious as a virus, like you don't want to mess with no placebo effect. You want to get the real thing.
Yeah, like I'm saying, like sleep, nausea, you know, things like that.
Depression.
Yeah, fatigue. Yeah, things like that. It's okay because sometimes the placebo effect, truth be told, just as effective for little things like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just like you know what I mean, the power of the mind.
Right.
But when it comes to like reducing tumors and you know actual real ailments that you know what I mean, like
AIDS and shit.
Exactly. Yeah. You're gonna fuck around and die fucking with some health.
That hope ain't about to bring you out of that. That good feeling ain't about to bring you out of that. You need to get some real treatments, yo.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think that's what the holistic doctors been kind of getting by with is the placebo effect, man, for some of them other ailments and stuff. But they ain't even. I mean, I don't see how people fuck with it, man.
I mean, that's what drove, like, you know, when you go back in the tribal days, you know, when you get to practice like voodoo, you feel me? So they would see so they may see the shit work. You know what I'm saying?
They're gonna feel good.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a feel
the whole people watch like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like your mind is so powerful, you know what I'm saying? But you feel me? So, you know, if you believe this shit gonna work, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then sometimes, you know, then you have what's called a nocebo, right? If you believe some shit is gonna make you feel worse, your brain will trigger the shit that makes your body start feeling worse.
Exactly. Your body's gonna get anxiety. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna start pumping that. Whenever you feel fear, it's gonna be pumping that type of chemical in your body to make your body react to that. You know what I'm saying? I believe the Trick or Treatment talked about that too. It was like back in the day when we had to run from the lines and all. You know, we weren't protected from that. We still kind of hold on to some of that today, but we don't have that same threat. But we still hold on to some of that anxiety.
Yeah, and you still see it in that disease. You know, like those people that have that disease where they constantly want to go to the hospital, no matter what they do. So when they go to the hospital, guess what the doctor do?
Send them back home.
Sugar pill.
Oh,
so they give a sugar pill.
Yeah.
They make them think they're treating it, and then they start feeling. You know what I'm saying? Right. But it's straight a sugar pill. You feel it? Because they know they do the test. They know it's all in your mind.
Yes, it's all neurological. It's all neurological, so exactly.
Yeah, all neurological. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so you can read The Power of Placebo on page 55 in the book Trick or Treatment. All right, whole section dedicated to the power of placebo. All right, so y'all see the screen right there, right?
Yep.
Okay, so dietary supplements. Remember the first portion of where we at now, right? That's the title. Dietary supplements, risk of cause-specific death, cardiovascular disease, and cancer, systematic review, and meta-analysis of primary prevention trials, 1, 2, and 3. All right, here's your abstract right here. Remember we talked about the abstract. All right, it gives you the whole thing. You read the abstract. I ain't gonna read that abstract, but it's simply our aim was to assess the efficacy of dietary supplements in the primary prevention of cause-specific death, cardiovascular disease, which is CVD, and cancer by using meta-analysis approaches. All right, and that's your abstract, right? Then we come to the body of the paper, the introduction. And we talked about the introduction. It's going to introduce you what you're talking about. Data derived from the NHANES show that 50% of Americans and 2/3 of elderly individuals age 71 use dietary supplements on regular basis over all multivitamins, minerals. Supplements are the most popular, whereas calcium is the most widely used mineral dietary supplement. United States, people spend nearly 39 billion on dietary supplements. Stop right there, yo. So them Europeans got y'all caught up in that 39 billion. Let me move forward. All right, the method, this is what they're using, the data, sources and searches. All right, your data, your method. You know, how they reach their, you know, what are they using to actually reach their conclusions, right? Eligibility criteria. Let's come right here. Risk assessment, statistics. Let's get right here. I just like to get right to the damn result. You got the results right here. All right, read all that. All right, then let's come right here. They talk about the risk bias, the risk of bias, that they account for a lot of things. All right, let's get right down here to this part. Subgroup, the discussion. Remember they talked about the discussion? All right, that's a discussion, right? And the conclusion. Let's get to the conclusion. And for all that, it's your limitations and all that. So right here, in conclusion, we found insufficient evidence to support the use of dietary supplements in the primary prevention of cause-specific death, incidence of CVD, and incidence of cancer. It says the application of some supplements generate small beneficial effects. However, the heterogeneous types of doses of supplements limit the general ability to the overall population. Further studies are needed to confirm the effects detected from vitamin E, folic acid, and calcium in the prevention in the present meta-analysis. So that's how you do that. So whenever they start talking that supplement shit, you already did right here, you did. So now we gotta start looking at people a different way, y'all. Y'all wanna add into this part of the conversation? Because now we gotta start looking at a whole lot of people real different, man. You know, you got people selling you, what's the name of that herb?
Moringa.
Yeah, you got people selling you moringa and run their damn mouth. Man, how, Sway?
Oh, look, man.
You got people selling you Dr. Sebi treatment. You got people selling you seaweed.
Right.
You know, you got people selling you, but man, listen, man, like
elderberry.
Listen, come on, man. Zinc and vitamin C and vitamin Z gummies.
What's the other berry that Jabari was doing?
I know. Elderberry. Oh,
nah, it's not that one.
Echinacea.
Yeah, there you go. Echinacea.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, like
Dr. Phil was. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say Dr. Phil was selling some pills too after he told people to paint their house with lead paint. Then he directed them to his page to buy his supplement. That's some crooks, man. Crooks.
Man, it's crazy, dude.
Yeah, but like I was gonna say, like when it comes to the that placebo effect thing, if you know what the ones for, like if you take an elderberry, like what that shit is a laxative. You feel me? Like if your bowels is tight, you know what I'm saying? Get you a little elderberry. You know what I'm saying? Like you're supposed to use it for small shit like that. You feel me? If you have trouble sleeping, you know what I'm saying? What is it? A little magnesium. I think echinacea. I think one of them used. You know what I mean? Like shit like that is just as good as a pill. You feel what I'm saying? Like you want to know what the placebo effect can work on. You understand me?
Man.
That's the main part of it.
Yeah, go get that article though, yo, to prove all that though. Go get that. We like to read that though.
What?
All that stuff you just said, I just like to read it. I like to share that.
Just put up the placebo. Just put up the placebo effect. All that's under the placebo. Yeah. All that's under the placebo effect, bro. Like that's why I'm telling you. Like, yeah, that's why I try to give you. Really, when I give you something, I just give you the word is. Everything is in the word. Just look up the word and it'll tell you. You know what I'm saying? It'll run down all that.
Yeah, like I said, they say placebo effect is. I mean, the placebo is good for some things, very minor. You know what I'm saying? Things that don't need treatment, but you know, when it comes to like something as serious though, it's
like shit that ain't gonna harm you. Like you got a little insomnia.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You can get a little herbal shit. They ain't gonna harm you. You know what I'm saying?
Anxiety and shit like that.
But if you got a tumor growing on your brain, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing you gonna get.
Ain't no thinking out of that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta know the limitations of the things you're trying, of the things you're using.
Right. But I mean, it's always good to have a positive mindset, though. Even if you got the tumor, it's still good to have a positive mindset because it's going to help a little bit, but it's not nowhere near enough to where you go into them doctors. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you still want to have a positive mindset.
Yeah, and that's key because sometimes if you take the vaccine, right, and you have a negative mindset about the vaccine, guess what? You're gonna feel worse after you get the vaccine.
Right. You're gonna trick yourself.
That's what the nocebo is. You feel me? You hesitant, you scared, like, I don't know, I think, man, this shit, I don't know, man. You feel me? That anxiety gonna now make you start feeling like, oh man, I'm so fatigued. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? That's why, you know what I mean? Like, all that's under the placebo effect, and look up the nocebo effect, and it'll break all that down. You feel me? Go ahead,
Trick or treat me, yo. Get the book. Read the book. You know, I didn't even read this. I listened to it in my iPod, man.
Yo, show them the back of that. The back of that junk is listing like how many different like different holistic health treatments and chiropractic. I didn't even know chiropractic shit was pseudo. Like that tripped me out.
Know that, yo, sticking some shit.
Oh yeah, yo.
I didn't even realize it, yo. I thought it was some real shit.
Damn.
A lot of those doctors be anti-vaccine. They got videos like trying to debunk vaccines. They be chiropractic doctors.
That's funny. Hey, y'all got to always remember, man, there are, in fact, two things, y'all. Science and opinion. The former begots knowledge, the latter ignorance. So we asked, watch this. This is funny. We actually run around, yo, with people giving y'all their damn opinions, yo. So y'all got to know opinions, man, produce ignorance, man. Science produces knowledge, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what we gotta be at, man. Look, we're gonna open this joint up, man. Let's see if we can get somebody up in here, man. Let's put this link in the thing, man.
Hey, before you open it, I call X up and I say this to him because after talking to like people who hate the government so much and hate white folks so much, I realized like no matter what I say, that's informational or science, it's not gonna do nothing. Like I gotta first rehumanize Europeans in their mind because like they believe they added nothing to society. They're beast, KB. So you gotta first re-educate them on their history to show that they got the capability to do everything you do because they really think that they're inferior. So anything they produce, they're just inferior and they just can't accept it.
Facts. I'll put the link in there, man. Y'all want to come on, ask some questions, man. We've been rocking for about, how long we been going now, Kent?
I'm thinking about an hour and a half, 2 hours, maybe.
Yeah, we want to cut it right about in a minute, man.
Yeah, put that link in there because I'm part of a group chat with a couple of pseudos and they be trying to tag team me and they claim they're going to pull up tonight. So we'll see.
Hey, though.
Get shot the hell up.
Hey, though, you know what, Unc, though? Like, and I meant to say this earlier. You know, when we did them shows, right, them 2 shows, because we hold people live for long periods of time, you know those 2 shows, like, got the most views of the whole channel, right?
Yeah, crazy.
They're over, like, because that's how you rock the algorithm. That's why, like, when a Joe Rogan show ends, he'll have already a million views because he got so many people watching live.
Right.
Like, they count that, like holding people's attention, watch the TV show. So when when the show ended, we was at 1,000. Now that shit probably close. Last time I looked was at 1,500. Those 2 videos. You know what I'm saying?
That shit was rocking. You're right, yo. We had them long shows. We had the most views. That's crazy. It don't seem like it, but yeah, we hold them. You're right.
Yeah, you got a lot of people steady watching, so that counts extra.
But you want to chop them up so that people can go back. Because if somebody see like, yo, it's 10 hours, they're gonna be like, oh man, I don't got 10 hours in my day. Like people busy, so you still gotta Because it's key points that they need to get that's towards that 8th, 9th hour that they might not get because they might not get all the way back there. You feel me?
Yeah, that's why you have shows. That's why you have like an open mic, and then you have shows where you dice it up. Where you very specific. We're dealing with this, and this. You know what I'm saying? Boom, cut it. You understand me? And then shit, open mic, we rock it. You feel me?
We can't get them the Jews though, so we can't get everybody the Jews, man.
All right, so we're gonna finish this off, making sure we speak on everything that was in the title. We talk about preprints. This is the world of the pseudo. The pseudo like to use a preprint on y'all. All right, so preprint in academic publishing. A preprint is a version of a scholarly or scientific paper that precedes formal peer review. This is important, y'all. It precedes formal peer review and publication in peer-reviewed scholarly or scientific journals, y'all. The preprint may be available often as a non-typeset version available free before the latter of the paper is published in the journal. Simple as that, yo. Like yep. What do people be talking about?
You got dummies out there.
You got dummies out there. So I'm gonna put this in there for y'all. I want y'all to add this to y'all homework, man. Know what a preprint is. Throwing that shit at y'all thinking they rocking. That shit ain't been peer reviewed. They don't even make it to market. Crazy, yo. Yep. So this is how they actually work. Rounds of drafting and informal feedback. All right. Preprint work in progress. Submitted version can always be shared in a green OA repository at any time. Repository at any time. Okay, boom. That's where you start at. Submitted to a journal, pre-review, author's correction. So y'all, people be trying to get y'all with the preprint. Now you got to submit that preprint to a journal, peer-reviewed, author's corrections. Then the post-print can always be shared in the green AU repository after accepted by a journal. Sometimes after what's this embargo. Here you go. Boom. Authors accepted manuscript. That's the AAM. Copy edited typeset.
Oh, I like that.
Okay, and we get here. Published version of record, PDF or HTML, all right, can usually only be shared and published by a gold OA or hybrid journal. Yeah, so, you know, that's just a basic light work on what a preprint is. And so we seen these preprint rise in the age of coronavirus because shit was coming so quick and the people was trying to use that shit like they was rocking. No, you wasn't rocking, yo, you was faking everybody out. People just didn't understand what a daggone preprint was. Now we know. Okay, so this is a typical published workflow for an academic journal article, preprint, postprint, and published. There you go. All right, I got it, everything I wanted to say tonight, man. I dropped the link. Y'all must ain't, Haskell, he didn't come on no more. He didn't got beat so bad.
Don't be scared, Haskell,
he
man.
Gave up. Haskell gave up. That's my man.
Don't hide in the chat, bro. Come on to the stage.
He throw stones. Whenever you talk trash in the chat, he throwing stones.
We don't need no more trolls, man. We need some
Haskell come with some obscure report you ain't never seen in your life.
Yeah, you be like, what?
Yeah, Haskell, he one of the best at it though. Haskell one of the best. He said you're gonna have to hold him down to get him to take his vaccine.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I can't wait till they start saying at their jobs, vaccinate or terminate. That's gonna be funny.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be hollering when you get that.
Shout out to Miss Whiteside. I see you in the building. I see Miss Tiffany. Boy, we got the finest moderators on planet damn Earth.
Man,
I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. Right now. Plain and simple. Who else we got in here? I ain't did the roll call. Mika, you got 3 years to get vaccinated, yo. We don't want you to have a problem. We in the chat room. The coronavirus can spread in the chat room.
Damn, it done got that serious. I didn't know it was that serious, bro. God, man, look, put your masks on. Everybody put your masks on.
You gotta have your mask. You gotta have your mask.
Put your masks on, yo.
In the chat. You gotta have your mask on in the chat, yo.
Oh,
come on,
man.
son. Come on. What's new? I see you. Everything is everything. I see you.
In the Vans voice, yo. Oh, man.
Corey in the building.
Where Corey at, man?
Peace and Black African power.
What's happening, boy? Hey, they said you couldn't handle man. Sosa said you couldn't handle the pastor, man. I said, nah, not my dog, man. I got honey on my nigga Corey.
I ain't said he can't
handle.
That's
what I'm talking about, man. I ain't fooling with Deacon Sosa.
Oh no, yo, he done got quiet since you came on.
Get me right. I said Corey better not take Pastor Bennett light.
Okay, yeah, he said that.
I wouldn't underestimate him. I wouldn't underestimate him, but he
study. Nah, yo, stop.
What's the subject, Corey?
You can get past on the top of the dome.
I wanted to have a discussion on the existence of the Christian God.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. Pastor, he up for that. He signed up for it.
What they gonna try to do though, Corey? He's going to try to say. Oh, go ahead, Sosa. My bad.
No. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, all I was going to say is what he's going to try to do is say you can't try to falsify God, or that's what most people want to say. You can't.
Yeah, but once you given a description and a definition, then that can be falsified.
Yep.
Okay.
See, the problem with that, what you saying, Kent, is a lot of people when they have a debate, right? They lose their Christianity and they start to debate a generic God, a God that don't have any specificity to what his characteristics is, or where he's located at, or don't meddle in human affairs. They like a lot of people when they debate, they try to debate for that God. But I'm being specific because he adheres to the Christian faith. So I wanted to challenge him on the existence of the Christian God. Now I'm taking the positive so that he can't say, well, oh, it's just me and I have to defend my God and this and that. I'm taking the positive, saying that no, the Christian God does not exist. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay. He's taking the affirmative.
Yes.
That it does exist. You're rejecting.
Well, I'm making a positive claim. You know what I'm saying?
That should be a good conversation, man. I'm looking forward to hearing that from y'all, man.
When y'all gonna do that?
Whenever
the pastor stop running. Ready. Whenever the pastor stop running.
And see what you know what he gonna do, Kent? You know what
he got caught last show.
Yeah. You know what he gonna do though, Kent?
What up?
He gonna try his hardest to get me in an argument with him about some generic God. That's the only way he can even have a discussion with me on the existence of the Christian God, is if he tries to make that God some type of generic God, you know. But first, my only stipulation in order to have the debate is the only thing I want him to do is define it. Give me a definition. And after that, he ain't got to do nothing else. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like we can have. I don't
science with
require
God.
any more.
God.
Can science prove? And I think he made a statement. He said science proves God all the time.
Yeah. See, he talking a generic God at that point. When he talked that kind of talk, that's that generic shit.
Oh, so it could be Zeus. It could be Zeus.
Anything. It could be existence. Like they tried to pull on us the other day, it could be existence.
Hold up, it could be that thing we were talking about earlier. What's the name of the smallpox God?
You couldn't debate existence. That's a philosophical state. You're going to defeat that with a philosophical. The dead one. You got to debate that. That's a philosophical debate.
Yeah, Hutch. Well, Hutch got
existence
Hutch,
is
get
not
your Ninja
philosophical.
food processor, some similar puree, some Irish
Existence
moss
is
with
always
coconut milk.
demonstrable.
Hold on. What you say?
Yeah, but if somebody defines God as existence, all of the that's damn
See,
like.
that's what I'm saying. That ain't the Christian God. Then he won't be talking about
No.
the Christian God.
You said something about existence. I was talking. That's a separate conversation from the Christian God.
Yeah. That's a whole nother. I wouldn't even get into a debate about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I gonna say? You know what I'm saying? How can I falsify that? It's no definition. You know what I mean? Everything. If God is existing, every time I point to a fallacy, you can just mold the God to go around that fallacy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. One sec. Hey, Kent.
Yes, sir.
Kent, I gave you the controls, yo. Y'all can rock as long as y'all want.
Oh, y'all was ending the show?
Yeah, we was about to end it.
I mean, keep going.
You was rocking. You was rocking
5 hours a day earlier.
Man, you and Sosa was having an important dialogue just now, man.
I ain't gonna cut y'all. Go ahead.
I see I'm biased in here. Long time no hear from, brother.
He might be away from the mic right
now. Probably away from the computer right now. But
yeah, you're spitting some facts.
It's a pleasure to see Unbiased on the panel. Hey, it's been a while.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's been up with you, man?
You know, working, entertaining pseudos. You dig? That's afraid to call in. They're in a group chat right now, listening in private conversation. You dig? Like, pull up these questions.
Hey, you know, it's easy to talk that shit in a text. Like, when you got to get up here and make coherent arguments in real time and defend it.
Right.
Man, look.
And I get to ask questions on the spot.
Yeah.
I thought earlier, man, that was I was actually in there. I was actually on the panel, but I wasn't really saying nothing. But earlier, when y'all had the discussion with the brother earlier, that was a pretty good discussion. He had conceded a bunch of things. The brother who he had a master's degree. I think we got off on the wrong foot.
Yeah. I heard earlier. I ain't jump on, but I heard it. Yeah.
I think that was a pretty good discussion. From what I heard, I didn't hear the whole entire discussion, but the part that I heard,
it went pretty good. Yeah, it went good. Like it didn't go sideways. You feel me? Because you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know, when you can answer all the questions, it's like, listen, you know what I'm saying? Like, what else is it? You feel me? Like,
yeah. That was cool. That was cool, man. We on a rampage, disabusing the Black community of false information. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, it's a takeover, man. PseudoKilla takeover for the rest of the summer, man.
Yeah.
We done heard enough. We got tired of it. We say, yo, we got this. You know what I mean? Season 2 of the PseudoKilla show.
Yeah, hey, I think we gotta be more regular. As long as we stay regular like this, we good. I think we can reach a lot of people because the brother earlier, at first, I kind of took it as a shot earlier, but he did make a good point in like, because it was just the way he said it. He said that, oh man, y'all got time to read them journals and stuff, but I got to go to work and the other.
Yeah, that was a good point. I heard that too, Corey.
He hit them heartstrings.
Yeah.
But that's real though. That's real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm like, man, I ain't, what you trying to say, but he cleared it up. I think he had his knife. I don't think he took a shot, but I think he had his knife. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but what I saw in the man, what we respected was he had good credentials. Like he was actually helping the community. So it wasn't like he was coming in there on no, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
And then
after a while, as the conversation went
when
on.
the smoke cleared. Yeah. When the smoke cleared, man, he was actually asking for himself. And he said, yo, y'all, man, I came to y'all for the answers, yo. And I man, I'm honored by that because he thinks that much of the PseudoKillers that he would come to our channel and he has the credentials that he has and he's willing to come over here and talk to us about it. You feel me? He got more credentials than all us, Joe. Real
yeah.
shit.
And that just lets you know that even though we done this voluntarily and we do this on our spare time for free, we still have a responsibility. You know, the community is looking for somebody who can understand and who can subscribe to certain journals, you know what I'm saying, certain scientific journals. And it's not easy to read them. Like if you ain't up on a jargon already, like if you're not like a science enthusiast, it's gonna be kind of hard to follow a scientific article. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you know the nomenclature is a little bit different. You know what I mean? They use words that would seem ambiguous to a layman, but you know, a avid science reader would, you know, understands some of the language in it. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, and they're using words that ain't in your regular, that's not your regular type conversation shit. You gotta look words up. And you know, science is you know, science gets very specific. You know what I'm saying? So they gotta get real, like, you know, it's one thing to read an article, you know, then they keep it kind of vague and lame. But once you start getting towards a journal, man, them words, one word now is 6 or 7 words, because now they're not chop them up because they got to deal with each specific, you know, aspect within, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it takes a while. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? That's why, you know, like for me, you know, I like psychology. Like the cosmos is a different vernacular for me. You understand?
Right?
Like,
Yeah, I don't even get into that psychology. Like, so like I ain't even.
Hey man, look, that psychology.
Like, that's so deep.
Psychology is a very interesting subject, man. I don't know if y'all read 48 Laws or the Law of Human Nature. You know, he might not be a psychologist, but you know, he be dropping some gems. But and
he's probably a psychology enthusiast. You know what I'm saying? Like David Etcher. David Etcher, he write way better than the physicists. I mean, like when he writes books, because he don't write articles. You know, he's not a physicist. So he write books, but when he writes books, he make it for the layman to understand. He write a lot clearer, and then he use better analogies and examples and stuff like that. You know, the actual physicists and stuff, they have a hard time, you know, actually wording things on a
too goddamn nerdy with that. Because I got this book called Oxygen, bro. Yeah, you feel me? Like, I gotta take my time, you feel me, and work my way through it. You know what I'm saying? Like patiently. You know what I mean? Like,
one of my newest books, Cosmology. I forgot the title of it, man. I ain't even really delve into it. I read the first chapter, man, and geez, man, that it's even though I'm it's called Cosmology's Century is what it's called. And even though I'm a astrophysics enthusiast, I mean, it's still very wordy for me. You know what I'm saying?
Which one was that, Corey?
It's called Cosmology's Century.
Oh yeah, hey, look, mine just came in the mail 2 days ago, yo.
You just got that? Yeah,
I just got it, yo.
Go ahead and keep you a thesaurus and a dictionary next to you.
Damn. Hey, look, I just came off your boy, Joe. What's his Quantum Life? Oh my God.
That's a good book to read. That's a book that I recommend the Black community read.
So you heard about that, Joe?
Nah.
A Quantum
by
Life.
Hakeem Olajuwon, brother. He's a mathematician and an astrophysicist. Yeah. His name is Hakeem Olajuwon, man. The book just came out too. It's actually a new book. They're supposed to be making a film on it. Like the book, that's how good the book is, man. Like that's how interesting his whole life is and his journey, you know, to the cosmos, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got them 2 books, especially the Oxygen book, and then like I ain't gonna lie to you, like I be trying to read a book till I know I can say a whole page. You know what I'm saying? Because one of the books, there's so much information in it. You feel like you can't just read it once. It's just so much information in it. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing about them books, man. You're not reading that one time. You know what I'm saying? You always, it's a reference. It's reference material, really. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a paper. So, but you know, like sometimes you gotta kind of be like it takes discipline to be able to read it. You gotta understand it's not a scientific paper, but you know, it's data, and then you know they got sources back in the back. That book that I just talked about, Cosmology's Century, it's got 100 and something pages of sources. The book is only like 350 pages long or something like that. 100 of them pages is sources. Shit, you know.
100 pages of, man. Oh, that's serious. That's serious. I noticed that the cover was the background radiation, yo. I like that.
Yeah. The cosmic microwave.
I'm in. Yeah, That's a new jump. Man, we got a Peter Bag Juice in here. I don't know who that is, but
that's Haskell.
That's Haskell. Peter
what
Bag
Haskell talking about
in the building. What's happening?
What's going on, my people?
Right there. I ain't heard
Yo,
Raz class, man.
Big Corey, what it do, my boy?
What up?
What's happening, y'all? Man, it's been a long time, bro.
What's going on, man?
I got appointments for you.
I haven't heard from you, Haskell, but I've been seeing you making ruckus in the chat now.
Hell yeah, boy. I be get my troll on, boy.
I don't know, Haskell. You be dead serious about a lot of that, man.
Nah, real talk. I'm very serious, but you know, I've come to a point now where, you know, like the rubber is meeting the road now, and you know, for the people who see it like me, and are convinced of how we see it, you know, we're entrenched in opposition, and for those on the opposite side, which is the majority, they entrenched in their position. You know what I'm saying? So
you know what, like, though, Haskell? I'm not at all entrenched in the position that I'm not at all entrenched in any position. I'm willing, if you can show me some data, I'm willing to change my mind.
Man, Corey, ain't nothing. Listen, there's nothing that I could show you, right, that will convince you that viruses that will get you to where I'm at, right? So my position is there is no such thing as a virus. Doesn't exist.
Man, stop it, Peter.
Right?
You can get me. It's possible to get me to that position, Haskell. But you know what the problem is? The data just does not support that in no way, shape, or form. But
not at all.
You could show me some data, and then
I'm curious.
If it ain't a virus, what is it? If it ain't a virus, what is it, Haskell? Explain that for me so I can get some clarity.
What is what? People getting sick and dying?
Yeah, why is it a world? What's going on worldwide right now is different than any other time that we've been alive. Like, what's going on with that?
I don't think there's anything different going on. You know, like the reasons for disease, the reasons for disease are multivarious, right? It could be a toxin, right? Drinking dirty water. It could come from your diet. It could come from lack of it. Like, you know, like the bulk of these COVID deaths, like the vast majority of them, you know, like the median age of death is 78 years old, right? And that's a matter of fact, right?
So did you Haskell, I know for sure you know what the germ theory is. I know for sure you know that.
So you don't believe in viruses? Hold on, Peter. Haskell, you don't believe in viruses, bro?
No, I don't believe in anything really. You know, it's never.
Well, hold on. Okay, I got you. Hold on.
Yeah,
so you don't know that there are viruses that exist?
Let me answer your question, Kent.
Yes, sir.
This is what I would say. If someone can demonstrate to me the existence of a virus using,
you would need an electron microscope for me to demonstrate. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. No, but even with an electron microscope, you can't demonstrate a virus, right? Because by definition, what a virus is. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Be civil here. By definition, a virus is a microscopic infectious agent, right? So what makes a virus is its action, right? It's deleterious action that it has on a cell. That's what makes a virus a virus. And you can't observe that under a electron microscope. The most they could do is take a cross section of tissue from a sick person, right? And then point out some molecule under the electron microscope and say, that's the virus right there. You get what I'm saying? You can't observe under an electron microscope the actions of a virus.
So that picture that they got of the coronavirus, you think that's fake?
Hold on a second, guys. I'm driving. No, it's not fake, but it is a what would you call it now? A mock-up. It's a what's the word I'm looking for?
Oh, it's not a real depiction.
Right. It's not like they actually isolated a virus and took a picture of it. No.
Pascal, how can you say that if you've never looked in an electron microscope? How can you say that?
Well,
exactly.
I don't own
exactly,
one like
Fitz. Exactly.
I don't own one like Polite, but
So
I have seen
that determination.
Right? How can you even come to that conclusion, bro?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
What, that it can't observe it under an electron
No, hold on.
microscope?
You just said that there was no virus, right?
I can tell you why.
There was no. Go ahead. Go ahead. Hit him, unbiased. Go ahead. Fuck him up, unbiased. My bad.
Little dialogue on my platform. Haskell was following some pseudo dude, and he put out a monetary challenge. Nobody can prove that, and somebody actually did. But the thing is, and the guy got awarded the money, but the guy that presented the challenge got the money back because it was a time.
But hold on, hey, unbiased, you might have to roll the window up or something, man.
Yeah, you kind of distorted, unbiased.
Yeah, all right, I'll go back and mute and I'll come back and explain that.
Okay, but yeah, so Haskell, you said that COVID doesn't exist. Pretty much what you're saying, right?
The virus doesn't.
Well, let me choose my words carefully here, right?
You saying
I'm
virus,
saying,
right?
Yeah. To be clear, let's be clear.
My bad. The coronavirus. My bad.
Let me get my
viruses. Period, not just the
viruses. Period. Let me get my Jabari on here. Let's be clear.
Yeah, it would be very.
It's never in history, right, been demonstrated, right, a microscopic agent, entering a cell and hijacking that cell's functions. And now they do, to be fair, right, just pure observation isn't necessary in science to, for lack of a better word, prove something, right? But they do have a thing called methodology, right? And there is a methodology that was created by the initial virologists, right? The fathers of virology. I forgot the German guy's name. And by that particular metric, that standard, that's never been met. I forgot what the name of the rules are. Koch's law, Koch, Koch's law. So it's a series of a series of criteria that have to be met to satisfy the existence of a virus. You get what I'm saying?
No.
Well, can we pull that up? Can we pull up Koch's law? Because I've never heard of that.
Yeah, so Haskell, you basically destroyed an entire field of science. Like these niggas out there pretending.
Yeah, throw it out. Yeah, throw it away.
One thing real quick.
I ain't mad at that, social. If it is the case, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't mad if he can disprove biology, right?
Hold on, Haskell, have you studied virology? Hold on.
Go ahead.
Have you studied virology?
The existence of a virus, now we're stepping into the realm of biology too,
right.
But it's virology,
right?
Also, but go ahead.
So Haskell, have you studied virology or biology? Do you have any credentials in that?
No, absolutely not.
So you're willing to take your own judgment on that over the people that have actually studied these fields?
Well, it's not me taking my own judgment. It's just like you guys, right? When you take a certain position from, the scientists and the different experts that you've gotten information from, you don't deify those people, right? You read their works and you apply your understanding and logic to it and discernment, and you've come to a conclusion. Right. So
and we also hold on. Also, hold on. We understand when somebody. Oh, go ahead, Corey. My bad, Corey. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying I don't come to the conclusion because I'm not an expert, right? I read the conclusions of the experts and then I leave it there. You know what I mean? I don't have any other choice, really. You know what I mean? But this is what I will say, Haskell, and I say it all the time. Science, real applied science, creates byproducts. You see what I'm saying? So out of science, we get things like medicine. We get things like technology. You know what I mean? We get we get different things. We come up with better ways to understand things, manipulate nature, or to come up with a product that actually works, right? So when you have
hey, hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Hold on. Yeah, go ahead, Corey. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just you get byproducts out of real science. So like the field of biology, right? At one point in time, human beings lived to be the age of 30, 35, right? Now your life expectancy, which has been a couple years, has been taken off, by the way, due to the coronavirus, though. But now expectancy is like 80 years old. You know what I'm saying? But now you have to look at, like, are we eating better now, or what's the conditions? Like, what's going on that everybody, the human population, has a life expectancy of 80 years old nowadays?
Right, but that 30-year-old thing, that's based on a snapshot in time from a specific group of people in time. That isn't based on what the fuck, man.
Mute you out, man. You making too much noise.
I'm familiar with this because we used to argue about this on Unbiased channel, like shit. Damn near last year. Damn near about a year now, Haskell.
Yeah, listen, this is when I gave up on y'all. Right?
Hey, but you gave up on us. God damn.
Hold on. But you just said, hold on. But you just said a virus.
You said something about.
Listen, hold on. I'm gonna tell you when I gave up on y'all, man. Okay. Right, because you guys, purport to be scientists, right? And you go by the
No, we don't. We do not purport to be scientists.
That's the main thing.
We are scientists and we are science enthusiasts. Get it correct.
All right. So you purport to be scientifically literate,
right?
And you apply the methodology across the board without bias, and you come to a conclusion, right? So you guys, I think it was what's the sister name that used to be in the on the panel sometimes? CK, right?
The poet. CK the poet.
All right, so CK.
But hold up. Shout out CK the poet. Shout out CK the poet. Much love.
Shout out to CK, man. All right, so CK, right, in an effort to get my mind right, referred to me I think he's either an immunologist or a virologist. I'm not sure which one, by the name of
Vincent Rackielli.
Hold on. Nope. Don't do that.
I'm telling you he's a virologist. That's all.
Right. Okay. So she referred to me a guy by the name of Vincent Racchianello, right? So he also teaches. I believe he has tenure at some university, right? So
yeah.
I went on YouTube and I started watching his virology lectures, right? I come across a lecture where he, in no uncertain terms, this was prior to the this scamdemic thing coming about, right? He, in no uncertain terms, said that a PCR test could not be used for diagnostic purposes. Not only was he unequivocal in saying that, he went into exquisite detail as to why it couldn't be used for diagnostic purposes, right? I played the video for Sosa. He heard what the man said in plain English, and somehow he was able to rationalize it. And it was at that point that I realized it's a belief at this point for y'all. Like,
okay, hold on. Explain to the people what a PCR test is.
He took it out of context.
Hold on. Explain to the people what a PCR test is.
Nope, I'm gonna come back another night because I have that Rocchianello lecture. Hold on, I'm gonna get to that, kid.
Hold on, you can.
It's a preliminary. Hold on.
Why even bring it up? Why bring it up?
No, he knows what it is. He knows what it is. Trust me.
It's a polymerase chain reaction, right?
Yeah, he knows what it is. Trust me, he knows what it is. Trust me.
Right.
We argue this for like a damn near 2 hours.
He wasn't saying he didn't know.
Sosa, where is he getting it? So Sosa, where is he missing the point at when it comes to that?
You gotta see the video to get the context of the whole thing.
Yeah,
like,
it
like
can't.
We can't just tell you. You gotta see it. You gotta see it.
Right. It was a year ago, Kent. So we'd have to hold on real quick, Fitz. We'd have to probably get me and brother Sosa probably would have to get brushed up on it again because this is like a year ago. But yeah. In no uncertain terms, right? So the PCR, right, polymerase chain reaction polymerase is an enzyme, right? And what it does is when you add it to a sample, right, that contains DNA.
Man, hold on. Check it. If you don't want to go into it, we're not about to do that right there. Like,
okay, all right, cool.
You gonna get the people to have information, and then we got to wait later on, and you might not never come back. You feel me? So we're gonna cut that right there. Whenever you come back, whatever you want to present, then we'll present that. But
even I'll do you a favor. I'm gonna look into what a PCR is because I never heard of it. I don't know, in biology, I don't claim that's not where I was. But a lot of this stuff I'm learning too, you know what I'm saying? So
one day we might have you and Sosa just do a battle and shit. You know what I'm saying? You and Sosa go all out and y'all present that. But if you're not gonna go into it today, then we might as well not even get into it. You feel me?
Yeah, fair enough.
But we gotta get back. We gotta get back to where you saying that coronavirus ain't real though. We gotta.
Exactly.
I'm trying to feel you
want to get to.
Like you gotta.
Telling us that a virus.
My bad, Fitz. Hold on, Fitz. We couldn't. Peter, you gotta mute out or something. Though. Hold on. Let me mute. All right. Go ahead, Fitz. I couldn't hear you, dog.
Yeah, no, I was basically saying he's got to get back to proving to us that a virus is not real. How did he come to that? Not someone else. Him.
Yeah. Not only that, it's kind of, I don't know. I'm just not convinced. Like I said, I'm trying, and I saw the way Unc handled that earlier. So I'm gonna try to curve my behavior a little bit because I think things get done a little bit more productive the way Unc handled itself earlier. But like Haskell. He just been around for a long time though, man. It's hard to maintain composure, man, with Haskell sometimes, man. You disappoint me because your reading ability.
Hey, mute out Haskell. Your background noise is too loud, yo.
Okay, my bad. Damn,
dog. You're able to read at a decent level, Haskell, and it
above decent.
Yeah, he reads at a above decent level, and I have a hard time believing his reading comprehension is not up to par. I have a hard time believing that. So
it's not the problem, Corey. The problem is he's going into it with a bias. He doesn't have a neutral standpoint when he goes into this. He's looking for problems. So there's nothing wrong with his cognitive skills. He's very good at reading stuff, but he wants to find
the problem is not reading the right thing. He
distrusts the other side. You don't think that
he reads the right things, Corey, but he's got a bias. So no matter how, he's not reading it neutrally. So even if we read it now and it didn't point to something we believed or we thought was right, we would say, well, it's not right. But he doesn't do that. He sees it from his biased view. So this is why it's always relayed back this way.
Yeah, that's not a good way. Haskell, you can't go through, you have to be objective. You know what I'm saying? And exactly. I know Haskell understands objectivity, man. So sometimes I'd be like, man, you just a rabble rouser, man.
Yo, I'm stuck at viruses. Hold on, I'm stuck at viruses not being real with you, Haskell.
Right.
How the hell?
I think he rejects I think he rejects germ theory too, though. Like, Haskell's dug in. You feel me?
Yeah, if you got to provide some kind of proof or something, we're gonna have to kick you off the panel for that, man. Like, viruses not real now. Come on, bro. I'm trying to be fair here. You know what I mean? I don't want to kick you off, but yo, you ain't provide no kind of.
But I can't.
That's real thing.
You can actually say that, Ken. If he hasn't
but look, listen how poorly the arguments being put forward are, right? Fitz just proposed that I prove the non-existence of something. Think about that. He wants me to prove a negative, that something doesn't exist.
No, that's not. Don't try and use wordplay. You made a claim, so you have to make that claim substantial. You can't make words saying that.
What's my claim? What's my claim?
Hold on. The claim. Hold on, Fitz.
Let me say this. Can I say this?
Hold on, Fitz.
Let me say this.
Go ahead,
when you've made a claim, yes, I'm saying that's not true. I'm telling you, you can't say that without doing the basics. Even going good, not even an electron microscope, just a microscope to say any cell any cell life is not real. You haven't done that. So you're just saying it off of, you're appealing to authority right now. You've read something and that's it. I'm asking you, how do you know? Have you done any experiments to say that a virus is not real?
Okay. Yeah. All right. So hold on, guys. Cause Brother Fitz has misconstrued and misstated what it is, what my position is, right? I never claimed that viruses don't exist. As a matter of fact, 10 minutes ago, I said I have to be very, very careful with my words, right? My exact words were, viruses have never been demonstrated to exist. So my position is not an affirmative one. My position is the folks who say that viruses exist have never adequately demonstrated their existence. That's my claim. Do you get it, Fitz?
Adequately is a subjective word. But go ahead.
You're trying to play. You're playing with it. So that means you're saying you're sitting on the fence. You don't know if they exist or not. So you shouldn't put that forward until you know. Do you know? I'm asking if you know, not what these people are saying.
Well, as somebody who's aspiring to be scientifically literate, right? You always have to leave the door open, right? Ang talked about that a couple of days ago, right? So if someone eventually, demonstrates that, then what am I going to do? To stay entrenched in my position? Like, nah, they don't exist. So no, I'm saying.
What about
they haven't demonstrated
say that they exist? Why have you studied that side? What about the scientists that overwhelmingly say they exist and prove that they exist? Have you studied that side before you cast anything?
No, but they haven't overwhelmingly proved, Fritz. That's my whole point. There is a methodology.
What is going on now? What is this pandemic? Tell me what the pandemic is.
Well, the pandemic is basically a political ruse, powered by some very powerful interests, namely the World Health Organization.
Okay. Hold on.
He asked me what a pandemic was, and I'm telling him
Hold on, bro. I'm gonna have to mute you for just a few seconds. How the hell do you know what the world interest is? Like, you in the cut, like you back there with the presidents and all of that. You know what I mean? And that's what. Like, when y'all come up with these conspiracy theories, yo, y'all acting like y'all in the back room with niggas, yo. Come on, man. Like, for real, we gonna do that?
Not only that,
can't
adding so much into it.
Do you know what an open conspiracy is? Like the folks behind this, they're not hiding their intentions. They putting it right out there.
Yo, where are you getting this from? Wait, hold up. Where did you get that from? Where did you get that
Where
from?
did I get what from?
What you talking about?
You just go on the World Economic Forum website.
On what?
The World Economic Forum's website.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
When they're talking about the Great Reset and what their plans are for these new economic systems and how the pandemic has been
How does the pandemic
Hold on,
pandemic help
Hold
economically?
on, bro. You can't keep cutting me off like mid-sentence.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna let you finish, but
what are they using?
Hey,
no preaching.
Hold on, let's get one at a time. Let's get one at a time, but we get.
We don't want to know about economics.
Listen, man. I know. I'm like Agent Neo. I could take. I could take on 100 Agent Smiths.
Let him answer.
We're gonna let you finish.
Let him answer.
I'm gonna let him finish. I'm gonna let him finish.
You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead. My bad.
I could take.
Floor is yours, Haskell. Floor is yours.
Yeah.
I'm giving the world the site for what you talk about. The world.
This Google World Economic Forum, right?
World Economic Forum.
Right. Now, I know I'm like the Neo of this shit, man. I could take on 100 Agent Smiths, but just for the edification of the audience, I would say it would be better for everyone to kind of do this in a little orderly way. But where I was gonna go with the whole World Economic Forum thing is, they're saying that the plans that are the new world that's coming into focus now is driven by this totally serendipitous, unexpected event, right? This pandemic, and it's the catalyst for how life and everything is gonna change, right? A year ago, I had called in the Ankh show, and I was telling them boys that this whole mask thing is a precursor, or it's a surrogate for eventually vaccine. So you need a mask to being able to go to work or go to an event or travel or whatever the case may be. Eventually, what they're trying to bring into existence is you needing a vaccine record saying that you had this vaccine in order to participate in society. That's where they was going.
Hold on, Haskell. I got to stop you right there, man. Because, at what point in time did they not need record of your vaccines and what kind of vaccines you have? Not only that, it was obvious they didn't use the mask to come up with the vaccine. They was already trying to come up with a vaccine when they suggested that society needs to wear a mask. They was already working on a vaccine. So I just don't really that argument again, Haskell. I'm being objective, but it's not even logical. You know what I mean?
It's not, Corey. You didn't answer the question either. The question is, what is killing people now? If it's not a virus, what is it? What is it, Haskell? Are they walking up and shooting people dead? What is tangibly killing people? You can't just say the budget world order. That's nothing to do with what's killing people now.
His answer is the government.
But what is the government giving us? Is it airborne? What is it?
It's got political.
To be something. It's a political. That's what I'm saying. It's nonsensical. He's saying a political movement is killing people tangibly.
With no motherfucking proof whatsoever.
And there's no viruses. That are around.
You say all of that, it's adding up too much. You have to prove too much. So you want to keep things simple. You want to say, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to jump to conclusions, because now you got this whole cabal of a conspiracy theory here. You know what I mean? Everybody have to be in on it. All the medical students in the world. You know what I'm saying? Not American.
No, that's not how. Because if you understand how compartmentalization works, everyone doesn't need to know what's going on. If you understand what concentric rings are, everyone doesn't need to know what's going on. That's a fallacious argument, right?
Yeah, but it takes for it to work, though.
Absolutely. Because listen, if you, all right, for a medical student, right, who is 20, 30 years old, They only know, like when they go to medical school and they get trained in what they get trained in, that's what they know, that's what they believe. Anything contrary to that, they don't even consider, right? So let me give you an example. Hold on. Let me give you a quick example of what I mean by that, what I'm getting at, right? Consider this talking point that is an often repeated talking point about polio, right? Oh, the Salk vaccine eradicated polio, right? Now, I could say to a medical student, in 1955 or 54, they literally changed. This is a matter of fact, but this could be fact checked. This is a matter of fact, right? They literally changed, hold on. They literally changed the definition of polio, right? The requirement for what qualified as a polio case much more stringent, right? And that is the reason why you saw a precipitous drop in polio cases and not this panacea that they call a vaccine, all right? Now that is what I made right there is a statement of fact, like saying it rained in Miami yesterday. That's not me with opinion. I'm saying in a particular year, the government changed the stipulations for what constituted a polio case. So you could falsify that, right or wrong.
Polio doesn't exist. You said viruses don't exist.
No. See, you're being goofy. You're being goofy. You're being goofy. You're being a goofball.
Haskell,
right?
you just hey Haskell, you know how many people died last year?
No. Hold on. I want to stay on this one point. No. You're getting them.
I got the controls now. I got the juice. You might be Peter Bag juice, but I got the juice right now, bro. You know how many people died last year from coronavirus for you to be sitting here talking about the shit ain't real, man? Come on, dog. Like we ain't about to.
Bro, but you making the thing emotional now.
No, it's not emotional, man.
It's
real, dog. No, you ain't provide no sources, no real sources. You ain't did no studies. You ain't got no lab.
Brother.
Hold up, you ain't got no lab results. Come on, bro. Like I'm trying to let you talk, but you got to be real with this shit,
bro. But hold on. Can we just stay to this one point that I just made? Can we stay there?
No.
All right. Y'all have a good night, man.
Good night. Yeah, man. Like too many people there. I mean, he's telling the building, like, yo, you sure? I'm gonna give you one last chance. All right.
Yeah, my man about to rewrite.
Haskell got a distrust for the government powers that be. So
and
it don't really matter.
That's all good, but like, yo, too many people die from this shit for the motherfuckers be screaming that this shit ain't real, bro. Like, I'm sorry, I can't even accept that. Like, I understand, freedom of speech and you can come in here, you can speak your mind, but you're not gonna just come in here and just say it ain't real. Like, that's just we passed that. It's real, bro.
All of the scientists are wrong except for the one that says viruses are fake. That's the one scientist Haskell runs with.
Exactly, he's biased.
No, it ain't no hate. We ain't beefing. Ain't no hate. Haskell, you might come on later on, man. But just tonight, man. I ain't trying to hear that shit, dog.
I already told you what it was. Like, Haskell got a distrust, so it don't really matter what. He's not gonna believe somebody like Fauci. Like this, that's just you know what I'm saying. He's not gonna believe the WHO. You feel me? Because he's gonna look at them as like the enemy. So he's not gonna accept anything from them.
I know people that died from this shit last year, bro. It ain't emotional, but I know people that died from this shit last year, dog. It ain't like you ain't about to come in and say it ain't real. That's all I'm saying, dog. You can come and present your argument. You know what I'm saying?
Good job, Kent. Good job, brother. Put his dumb ass out. Simple as that. Ain't nobody died. Viruses ain't real. Come on, man. Why would we even play that game? It's disrespectful to the people that lost, to the black people that lost their life to coronavirus.
No, he ain't said nobody died. He you know Haskell do, man. Haskell have a pseudo-sophisticated way of wrapping you up.
It's a political agenda. It's a political agenda for the elite rich to take over the world. Man, we ain't trying to hear that shit.
Yeah, we ain't trying to hear that stupid shit. Yo, I don't care what reason you got.
Like it's a way to bring in draconian law type. You feel me? But
No, none of that makes sense, dude. Not like we don't waste time on shit. Like, what are you talking about? People lost their life, man.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. My sons lost their uncle to coronavirus. Fuck is you talking about? Playing them silly games. Talking crazy and reckless. Don't believe in germ theory. Don't believe. The fuck do you believe in then? Go play that shit over somewhere else. We don't play the game, believe game. Ain't nobody concerned about what you believe and don't believe. Good job, Kent. You don't play with them niggas like that, man. Come on, yo. Ain't nobody getting emotional. We actually dying around this motherfucker. Come on, dude. What you talking about? Nobody, my niggas is tired of wearing masks, tired of being pent up, all that shit. Niggas like that keep the shit going until they get plucked out the atmosphere and fuck around and get super sick. Then they want to change their mind in midstream. I got time for that, but come on, man. That shit, man. That's that white people shit, man. They done infected y'all with the dumb shit. Knock it off, all right? You ain't gonna hear from Fauci. Come on, man. We just put down that man credentials. What you mean you ain't gonna listen to him? What you talking about? Fuck you gonna listen to then?
What was the rank? Number 9?
Yeah.
What? In 2 million? Really?
2.4 million.
Are we gonna listen to Haskell?
Really?
Haskell? Hey, look, ain't no hate, brother. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I just want them to understand. Ain't no beef. We cool. Ain't no emotional shit. But we just got to keep it real, bro. You're not in the 2 million people that done studied virology and all of this other shit, dog. Come on, man. Just say that this shit don't exist, bro. Come on.
I got 2.4 million people to look at before I get to high school.
He ain't even in the 2.3 million. He in 2.5 or something. Not even in that, yo. You got people that ain't even made the list that's higher than that. That's higher than me even. I'm not even up there with them niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so
not even on the list.
Yeah,
not even in the 2.5 million.
We ain't even acting like we up there with them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, hey, Corey, where you at, Corey? He did flaked out. Hey.
Corey right there, fits in the building. iPhone, I don't know who iPhone is, yo. He ain't talk yet. I ain't heard him. iPhone, what you talking about, bro? I'm about to kick you out, man. You ain't talking about nothing.
Kick him out, get him out of there.
I don't even know who that is.
Sneak it in.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I jumped out for a minute, man. Was looking at,
you got 5 seconds.
Was looking at a solid presentation over there.
What he did? I already know what he kind of was gonna do.
Oh, man.
He's still rocking.
I ain't respond to that shit.
Hey, you got the controls again, yo. You got to kick him out.
Yeah, you don't want to jump. You ain't trying to jump. Don't want jumping on that, man.
You have it. All right. Atheism is your opinion.
That's what he said?
Yeah.
Let's build on that. Hey, man, bring him over here, man. We need to talk about that Afro. What was Hey, Corey. Hey, we was talking about the Afrocentric perspective, the African perspective. Pseudo or not? Is it pseudo or not? Sosa, what you say, Sosa?
No. That's a perspective. Every culture has a thing.
Yeah, you teach that in university.
So hold up. When we say African perspective, are we talking about the whole continent? Or are we talking about
a general worldview?
Different countries in Africa?
In general worldview, not every. No, even within, you're gonna see. It's like everybody got a skeleton, but from that skeleton you're gonna get different things. But the underlying fact it's still gonna be a skeleton. You feel me? Even though some people are gonna be fat, some people are gonna be skinny, taller and shorter. Like there's a skeleton that's always kind of the good example is that Age of the Samurai. They had different shit, but there's a certain perspective that they all shared, even though there was a bunch of different little cultures and shit like that. Like Seiko was one of them.
Yeah.
Ritualistic suicide. Like that's something that was pretty much their perspective. You know what I'm saying? That was honor amongst all of them. Like all of them in Japan, like rock like that.
I'm trying to remember. Corey brought up a real good point the other day, though. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, he missing right now, but
and the Like, remember, Uncle, like when they would trade, right? Like, one would give a nigga his son. You know what I'm saying? And the other dude give a nigga his mama.
Hey, Sutek, man.
Remember that?
Hey, yeah, I hear you, Sosa. Sutek come in the building, man. We see you. Go ahead, Sosa.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like,
it's
like when you watch that shit, when you watch them niggas, you say, yo, them niggas is different, bro.
No. When you watch that shit, you realize we fucked up our culture. We got it all wrong. Come on, yo. And that's the point I want to bring. When you watch that, the samurai joint, right? Yeah. And how they end up, would they fought for like 100 years against each other?
At least Civil War.
At least 100 years, right? Yeah. Everybody had their own color, right? And they had a general worldview, but within their color, they had a worldview. And the ninjas were serious, weren't they?
Yeah.
The ninjas were serious, right? But they got stomped out, didn't they?
Yeah.
Shit, Buddhism was serious, but it got
stomped out, right? Look what they had to do to old boy, though. Old boy had the turncoat on that nigga to get that nigga out of there. The one that set it off from the jump. Like, he was running shit. And then old boy that he raped, you know what I'm saying? Remember old boy turned on him? He was supposed to go help.
Yeah, he helped.
And then he took his army to old boy and killed old boy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's how other dude got in charge. And then he kind of gathered the whole nation together. Like, he ended up putting everything together. Yeah.
It's crazy. They was picking, but what it was culture. And so we know how we say you're on planet Earth, yo, death feed the living. So the reason Africa is in so much turmoil is because they keep diving in, they keep stopping the play. Yo, let it run out. They keep jumping in with the nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they gotta fight a war, yo, they gotta fight a war, yo. Like, let them fight their wars. Because they know if they fight their wars, yo, then the strongest is gonna rise up out of that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? The best minds is gonna come up out of that. And then that's gonna be competition, you know what I'm saying, for the rest of the world. So they don't ever let that happen. They always segmenting, coming in and fighting your worldview. So the worldview is right. So watch this. So if Assad's talking about is atheism European, so if we're talking about philosophy, then we know the understanding of what philosophy is. We know what African philosophy is. We know what Greek philosophy is, right? We just know what philosophy is. Human beings have a way of philosophizing. And so we can respect African philosophy for what it is. You know, God is a God, within a God, from the God, outside of God, in the God, within the God, existed as God, and all that. We could, you know what I mean? That's philosophy. But when it comes down to a basic scientific level, human beings, no matter what a nigga say, human beings will believe, and some humans will not. That's the end of the discussion, end of the conversation. Simple. See how quick that was? Easy work. Simple. I ain't got to argue that, debate that, yo. I just like the fact that the brothers be teaching, you know, African worldview. That's hip, right? But we got an African American worldview too that we need to start respecting around this motherfucker.
Exactly. We acting like we ain't
That's
shit.
That's why I be pushing, man.
Oh,
that's why I be pushing.
We acting like African Americans is worthless. Like, nah, we got our own shit over here now. Like, we done been over here. Y'all done sold us. And y'all done let us go. And we over here. We done got down. They fed us to the wolves, and we came out with fur coats on. You heard me? African Americans, billionaires. Pushing, you heard?
That's why I be like, you know, like when I say we African American got a culture, like niggas be getting offended by that statement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like we African Americans, bro. Like I used to look at that shit crazy. He was like, nah, I'm not.
I had an argument over that shit the other day. So actually on Kofi channel with some dude that was on the panel. You know what I'm saying? Like, but even Kofi was like, yo, what is African American culture?
Man.
I'm like, come on, family. Like, yo,
easy to pull out.
I had a partner, man, you know, love this dude, man, moved over there, man, and it just ain't like it is over here. Now, I'm gonna just say that. It ain't like it is over here. Like, we gotta appreciate what we got over here, yo. And that ain't
as African Americans, yo.
Yeah, and that ain't saying that the white man is the best and all that, but we just gotta appreciate where we at. And build off of that and build over here too, because we built this over here too.
Yeah, that ain't our culture. Because some Africans will come to America and they'll go back to Africa like, man, you know, America ain't for me.
But look, we'll go over there and they be like, yo, why you come over here? Like, we trying to get over there.
Yeah, so you just gotta. I mean, you gotta. If a person say what's the African American culture, so you think white people built this bitch by themselves?
Man, we built this, man. Look, our ancestors built this, helped built this.
Yeah,
if not built the infrastructure, help built the foundation.
Wait, listen, won't get me, nigga. I love Africa, but you ain't gonna get me. You ain't gonna let me disrespect all my ancestors that died and slaved and worked on this motherfucker, just for me to disrespect it. At the end of the day, I ain't gonna be able to do it.
Man, look,
that's what I can't do, I love Africa. I love being an African American, Man, I just love the very essence of what an African American is.
Man, look,
just how they do what they do, just the way the women look. You know what I'm saying? The way, the way we dance, the way we sing. You know what I'm saying? The way we endure, the way we learn, the way we reach great heights in science and math. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, that shit, them Africans wasn't beating that. Y'all want to talk that talk? Shit, different. They wasn't doing that, nigga. Shit. Trust me with that, They wasn't synthesizing plants. Hold on, Kent. They wasn't synthesizing plants, goddammit.
Joe watch the carve out this month.
Hey, look.
Joe watch the carve out this month.
Hey, man, listen. Make a bet. Hey, I put some, we bet. African American culture, and see who's super slick. Y'all want to talk that talk.
And ain't no dissing. It's all facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember, man, look.
I'm gonna break them all the way down, nigga. You genetics. I'm gonna show you the brothers and sisters in genetics. Well, I got a whole section of fire when y'all wanna have that one. Shit, so I'm just enjoying being an African American. Don't play me. Don't do it.
And we ain't knocking
around this motherfucker.
And we ain't knocking y'all down with the African culture, but
ain't y'all, nigga. We African Americans. We all above.
Yeah,
ain't gotta knock it.
Right.
Shit, I'm a sum total of my ancestors in America and Africa. And I love that part of it.
Man, look.
Don't make me lean one way or the other. I don't got to. I don't got to. You don't got to make me pick and choose. I can love Africa, and love what the Africans did in America just the same. Yep. I ain't no cut cards on mine, And I know what the fuck philosophy is, and I know what it's not. Trust me.
I'm just not going back.
Can't little boy me with none of that shit. Trust me what I'm saying.
Look.
So we keep this shit straight, I don't know. Believing and not believing is human. It's a human thing according to science.
Facts. I'm saying this right. I don't
get it.
Right. I don't knock those that go back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go back, I'm
just not going back in time. That's what I'm not.
Right, respect. That's respect.
And
I'm not mad if you want to move to Africa. Respect.
And look, and happiness isn't in what you got. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's in how you feel. You know what I'm saying? You can be happy with little to nothing.
Do that shit, man. People do that shit, split it up. If you ain't African, if you don't practice the African religion, look, dog, I don't gotta practice. I thought I was practicing the African motherfucking religion. The fuck is going on here?
I thought everywhere the African went, I thought everywhere the African went, he was African.
Right, I didn't know that shit. Right. I don't know what something happened.
Hold up, you ain't a real African unless you got on the
dashiki, yo. I like, damn, I done walked out of an African.
Man, listen, what we gotta start doing, man, as African peoples, man, African American, African, whatever you want to call yourself, is respecting each other's perspective from where you at. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to move to Africa, cool. You 100. And
man,
we in America, hold on.
I just can't disrespect it, but I don't gotta respect that.
No, I'm just saying, just as much as we
don't got disrespect.
I'm just saying, and that's respect, and that's respect. If you don't got disrespect, that's respect. So as much as we stay over here, you can't disrespect us and say, "Oh, y'all just Americanized and not." No, we African American, bro. We good.
Man,
you.
Listen,
our family over here, yo.
Bro.
Our family in the hood over here. We still want to fuck with our families and shit. So we good over here. We gonna make it. We gonna make the best out of what we got, and we done made a lot already. We got billionaires over here. We doing good things. We got financial literacy and all that. Go ahead, on. You know what I mean? Everything good over here, bro. Come on, man.
I just seen the weakness in the argument, years ago, man. I just seen the weakness, man. Like you can't take me back. I'm gonna say this again, Watch niggas get mad, This shit that made you the ruler of Africa, that way of life, that culture, those customs, those traditions, that made you all wise and exact in Africa in the Iron Age, the Bronze Age, the Stone Age. It's the same shit that got you at the bottom of the totem pole, yo. Like at a certain point, you got to know how shit flip. You got to, like I talked about how you watch nature, how nature change and transform, yo, and how things that don't evolve and transform to their environment, yo, how they get beat, yo. This is a constant in nature, yo. So if you practicing the same culture that was in the Stone Age, Iron Age, and you bring them custom and traditions and principles forward to an age where they now in science, yo, what you really talking about, yo? What you really saying? Right. And we can see it in the whole overall development, dog. Like what you saying. And so you trying to make me be a Stone Age African when the Stone Age Africans ain't but a few of them left. Right? Because if the shit was popping that hard, you would see people in Africa fight for the Stone Age. Nah, man, they fighting for technology, bro. Man, they fighting for science, yo. Like I fucks with the Africans, yo. Man, they trying to put satellites in the air. They trying to put planes in the air. You know what I'm saying? They trying to farm. They trying to green out the motherfucking Sahara, yo. You ain't gonna be able to do that shit with Stone Age culture, bro. Like, we gonna stop playing this little game of trick or treat and try to fake a nigga out, yo. I've been through the whole experience, yo, of wanting to go to Africa, of loving Africa, yo, of saying, yo, I ain't an African American. I did all these things, yo, and I understand one thing, yo, be who the fuck you is, man. Be the best that you can be where you at and understand where you at. And once you understand where you at, you can do the fuck you need to do, yo, to stay on top of where you at. The problem is, yo, we run away from our motherfucking identity too much. Yo, embrace the fact that you went through the transcontinental slave trade, yo. Embrace that. Embrace the fact that you now in an environment, yo, where you can pick and choose and understand what you need to do. You can stand and fight what the fuck you need to fight for. Go ahead and embrace that motherfucking experience, yo. Embrace the fact that your ancestors lived and died and fought in every motherfucking war, dog. Embrace that. Embrace that you can take advantage of what you're doing and be successful, yo. Embrace the fact that white people ain't no different than you. Don't give them all power mentally. They trying to kill us. That's the bullshit. When you trying to fight to be African and think that the white person is better than you. Knock it the fuck off, man. Fight your fight, embrace who you are. Technology, yo. It's time to be more astute in technology. You said it, Kent. Time to be more in focus with financial literacy. Time to be more in focus with scientific literacy. Time to weigh our options on whether we should continue to sell drugs in our motherfucking community. Yeah, risk reward. We need to teach the youngsters, look, man, it's something called risk reward, my nigga. You made 10 stacks, but now you got a federal charge that's gonna cost you 50,000, nigga, you down 40. What's the risk reward in that? It's time to teach that. You can make more money off the internet than selling drugs. Get into the cannabis business. It's things we can do.
Man, look,
but if
man,
you don't embrace that, you trying to run back to the Stone Age and give that more props than where you at sometimes. Dude, yo, what we really talking about here, man?
Man, look,
what kind of games we gonna play, man? We gonna keep playing that game. I can't do it. And niggas ain't gonna never tell me how much I love Africa. I love the fuck out of Africa, dog. But I understand we're in a fucking space age, yo. So it's my job to raise the babies up to the motherfucking space age, yo, and make them respect where they came from. But where you came from don't gotta be a goddamn gonna wait to weigh your ass down to the bottom. Because that's where most people, most anti-vaxxers are, yo. They claiming to hate white people. They claiming to, we blackity, black. Dude, you claim to study history, but there's a weight. You sitting at the bottom of the ocean right now, yo. Haskell and this motherfucker at the bottom of the ocean talking about the Bibles ain't real. Fuck is you talking about, yo? Well, take your happy ass outside and run around like you doing, yo. And let's see. Let you be the test subject, Haskell. You the test subject, yo. Go out there and keep breathing fresh air, dog, around other homies, yo. Keep dapping them up, yo. Keep smoking the same blunt, yo. Do that,
man,
Haskell.
look, we just
report back to us in a couple motherfucking months, yo, and let us know how real it is, how real it's not, dog.
Man, we just had
I'm gonna let you go ahead.
We just had Saw on at the beginning of the week, man. He told y'all how, look, we just went to war with Sarnetta last year, yo. If this don't convince y'all, look, if this don't convince y'all, it ain't nothing. You know, that's our net of man, and we ain't gonna deny that. You know, we went to war with them boy last year, right? Cussed us out the whole nine. We cussed him out. He cussed us out. This man came on our panel early this week and said, "Yo, y'all was right." You know what I'm saying? He went through this. He caught the disease, all that, and he said, "Yo, y'all was right. I did what Unc told me to do, and I feel like Unc saved his life." You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like, we ain't out here playing games. Like, it's really going on. So for somebody to come on here and say, "Yo, this shit ain't real," it's just like, yo, we done been through this shit for 2 years now, and we done. So my bad, my son that moved the mic. Hold on, man, chill out. Hey, look. We done been through this thing for so long, man. It ain't no more games, man. We not really about to just
that shit, man.
act like we ain't about to act like this ain't real, bro. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. Go ahead. Let me then get him right real quick.
Man, get that. Do your daddy duty.
Yeah, like I would just like yeah, man, cause like, you know, cause you should see, like, you see the seed the other day, like, cause I be banging, I bang African American culture hard. You feel me? Like, I don't run from it. You feel me? Like I'm the same way. Like, I ain't hating. I love, like, you know, we support. I love the aspect of learning, but like, you know what I mean? Like, but we are who we are. Like, you can't get away from that.
Can't
you know what I'm saying? Like, even in your best Afrocentric thinking, you still African American thinking Afrocentric. African centered, like, you can't get away from it, bro. Like, it's embedded in your DNA, like in your environment, like, you feel me? Like, in your experiences, you can't take that skin off you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, yo.
How you gonna take your experiences away from you?
We ain't shit. We rags the rich. we look.
Can't dive right in off the baby.
My bad. Hold on. Look. African Americans ain't shit to the people that love Africa, yo, and that's what it's starting to look like to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if you hold up an American flag, you ain't shit, because you're a suppressor and all that. And I get it. You know what I mean? These white folks done did everything and all that.
Yeah, but that's white people, yo. What they got to do with what we gonna do, yo? Like, damn, like they rule the cosmos or something around this motherfucker, yo. Let me say this, man, and I mean this, yo. As crazy as my ass was running around Baltimore, Maryland, yo, no white person stopped me from doing what the fuck I was doing, yo. Seriously, yo. I just had to outthink people. No white person stopped me from being successful, you know what I'm saying, and being a heroin dealer, yo. Being a cocaine dealer, yo. Never. So now that I changed my life, now I'm supposed to jump on the bandwagon of, yo, they gonna stop me from the, wait a minute, yo, I can own what I need to own. Like, yo, think about that, yo. Not unless you want to say they just let you sell drugs and let you get away with it so they can catch you later on. You can play the conspiracy game. I'm telling you, yo, when niggas want to break law, we break law. When niggas want to be superior in science and education, yo, we be that. When we be superior football players, yo, we be that. Baseball players, yo, we be that. Soccer players, yo, we be that. My damn son taught himself how to fucking play lacrosse, yo, and went out there in his first year, you know what I'm saying, and was dominant.
100.
I ain't that nigga shit.
100. And he just as valuable. And he just as valuable.
Yo. So I'm saying, yo, so don't tell me we can't be dominant and prominent in the space age, yo, and be proud to be African Americans and be proud to come from Africa, yo, and be proud to go visit Africa before we go visit Europe. We could do all those things, yo, because this is who we are, yo. Look at your DNA, yo. Your DNA tell a story, yo. Your DNA tell a story, what you've been through, what your experiences are, and how you can't deny your DNA, yo. Fact, you can't deny none of that, yo. And so you embrace that shit and you use that shit, yo. So when you try to be phony and you try to be an Egyptian, yo, you doing too much. You doing too much. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, learn to respect African culture, yo. Don't disrespect it. You disrespect African culture by thinking you can actually be that.
I know.
You trying to go back in time.
Hold on. In America.
Hold on.
You think you finna be African culture in America?
In America, yeah. Stone Age, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
But you don't gotta be that. You don't. I'm trying to let niggas know, yo, you don't gotta be that, yo.
Hey, you know how I knew when they wasn't being all the way with that with that is when I ain't even gonna say no names, yo. But I remember we had a conversation amongst some people, and they say, "Yo, we going back to Africa, whoop de whoop de whoop," and he was like, "Cool, so then give up your American citizenship." And it was like, "Oh no, I'm not giving up that." Like, hold on, man. Like, so you badmouth America so bad that you don't want to even be here. Nah, I don't even. Come on, you ain't gonna do that. But you badmouth
them. Position change. That's cool. See one saying I'm wrong. It was a funny conversation. It's only we did a live show. Remember?
All right, cool. If you want to put it out there, all right. But
I mean, that's not a big deal. Yo, I used to want to go back to Africa. Nigga, what the fuck?
Okay, cool.
Like to go back to Africa.
Cool, but it was like, yo, we want to go to Africa and forget everything in America, but we don't want to give up American citizenship.
No, I think Ben does a wonderful job, yo, of balancing. He's the priest,
right.
yo.
He gonna keep it real. He gonna keep it real.
Hold on for a minute, Kent. But I'm saying he's trustworthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I suggest, yo, if you want to learn about authentic African culture, okay, and what he got to offer, I suggest you fuck with him. You ain't gonna get robbed out of all your money. That's not gonna happen. You're gonna get the real authentic shit. That's gonna happen. You're gonna get connections to Africa. That's gonna happen. And you ain't gonna lose being an African American. You not, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, he keep it a buck, yo. That's why I love the Mossy. Yo, they not trying not to be African Americans.
He African American for real though. You know what I'm saying? Like he African. He got an African and American like for real.
Yo, I'm not even talking
about Ben.
Yeah. Like he a true African American. Like for real.
Look, I'm talking about the ones. I'm talking about the ones that are so against African American, against you having that title.
No. I just wanted to highlight Ben because I know it's people still looking for like spirituality. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying Ben, he be the go-to with that, yo.
Yes, sir. He a real one.
And like you just said, so yeah, he's the true African American at its very core. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead,
because he can really pull from both sides, like you feel me, like from his family, like it's hard to match that, bro. It's hard to match.
Ben can be a priest, and at the same time, he could tell you how, hey, yo, this is just a tradition. He ain't gonna tell you like, yo, these gods or these deities is real. He can show you where it's not real. It's just a lifestyle, and then practice science.
How you represent that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. We have to get him on. Because if that's how he feel, then that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't the one to change, but I'm saying is, I ain't never seen him cross one for the other, yo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like he embraced that, but he embraced Africa so much so, yo. The whole mosque, they embrace Africa so much so that they go down and they reteach the custom and traditions, yo. That's why it's the mosque, man. You know, that's my favorite group, Carnal Destruction of Black Civilization, yo. It was a method to the mosque. You know what I'm saying? Like, they understood who they was in their environment, right? And so that's what the mosque taught me when I read The Destruction of Black Civilization, yo. You know what I'm saying? That's why me and Ben decided to put that together. Me, Ben, and the Hisi, right? But I know why it inspired me, right? So a lot of times people think I done switched up. Niggas, I ain't switched up. It's time to be motherfucking African Americans around this motherfucker. It's time to get involved in science and technology, yo. We got to eat, dog. It's gold in them hills, man. Technology in them hills, man. We got to get on that. I done seen people actually start wearing the African garb, yo, and be broke as a motherfucker, forget where they at, yo. Have you not seen it? Got to sell incense and shit. I ain't working no more job. I'm gonna do this. I have the fake business. You done lost your way. I don't want to do the white man. Oh my God, don't read a book. I seen it, yo. Nah, I ain't going out like Pookie them on the corner, yo.
That's what I'm saying. I like the mindset of, you know, everywhere the African go, he's home. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't shake that. Like the African's supposed to go out and develop everywhere. Like it's not supposed to be a limitation on, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you lose your powers once you're off the continent. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you supposed to. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be global. You feel me?
They say if you ain't wearing a dashiki, you ain't a true African, yo.
Shit.
That's what the conscious community screaming, right? That's why I'm look, I ain't gonna lie, yo. I don't know about everybody else, but I'm anti-conscious community. I respect the Africans, the people that's going back to Africa and saying they African and all that.
Yeah, I respect that.
But I
Let me
don't
get rid of that
respect.
passport, though, my nigga.
But I don't respect the people that say that if you're not going over there, you ain't a true African and you colonized and all that shit. No, I want the greater things in life. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I like America, yo.
The people that's saying that, man, like, you know, like a lot of it, like, I'm not putting all of them in, but you know what I'm saying? A lot of them pseudo, man. Like I said, a lot of them are anti-vax, they're not scientifically literate. You know what I'm saying?
All of them anti-vax, this shit is crazy, yo.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, man, it's not, it ain't like, you know what I mean? Like, they piggyback it off some of the movies from the movements from the 60s and shit like that, but they ain't authentic to the time that we living in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be in the 1960 mind state in 2021. You feel me?
They're still looking for that
Cube over there giving us all the business.
Yeah, hey, look, Fitz. Hey, Fitz, you over there in what? You in England, right?
Yeah.
So how's it over there, yo? You good?
Well, that philosophy is spread over here, Ken.
No, I'm saying as far as like your lifestyle, like you feeling like y'all up to date on like technology and all that.
Yeah, we're very up to date. You know, we keep up. You know, the teachings are good over here. We've got good schooling.
But you talking about technology? You're in England, bro. Like, ain't no.
I'm just saying, like, because people feel like if you ain't in Africa, you ain't a true. You know what I mean? Like, so you got people in England.
The euro worth more than $1.
He in the European lands, yo. Like, and he's good.
Hey, yo. Hey, Ken, you got some Doge, don't you?
I got a couple Doge.
Need to sell that shit as up, nigga.
Okay.
Need to sell a little couple pieces. That's American shit, yo. You be doing your investment and making a couple dollars right here while we talk shit.
Hey, listen, man. Look, the reason I ain't really been man, check it, yo. I'm gonna be real with y'all. The reason I ain't been too much into the conversations, like, because I've been trying to focus. I asked I said, yo, you fuck with that that market, that economy shit with the market? He's like, no. He's like, yeah, I fuck with it. I say, yo, where I need to go at? What books? He said, man, study it like we study the science. So that's what I've been entrenched in for the last couple of months.
But you ain't gonna see me bring out and do no shows trying to teach niggas how to train.
I'm in them books though right now with that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get right with that right now. But go ahead.
I know how to pull my couple dollars out that motherfucker.
Yeah, that market's something serious. I got some books for you, Unc, that's going, like, if we was really talking about that, I would share the books with y'all, but we ain't on that. So go ahead.
What you mean we always on money?
Sean, in the chat. Sean, you came at the tail end of the conversation. You not miss context in the building.
Hey, Sean, hit that link, Sean. We got a question.
Sean, I pulled up throwing spears and shit like, bro.
Hey, Sean,
you got to get the content.
I said shit.
Sean showed up with slingshot, throwing spears and everything. Like, all over.
Hey, Sean, come in the building.
We got M16s and shit.
Hold up. Hey, Sean. Hey, Chef said everything is pseudo with the African thing. I told Chef hit the link. He ain't hit the link yet. I think he's scared.
Yeah,
Sean hit the link. Because they said African perspective is pseudo. We're going to deal with that.
Yeah, Cube over there giving me the business.
What's the SAR channel?
I saw him for a long night with Cube. Cube got that.
Yeah. Cube will wear him out. You know what I'm saying?
He gonna wear. What time is it though? Because he's gonna start drinking a little liquor right about now.
Yeah.
Man, hey, look, we gonna match it. We gonna match the energy. Come on in.
Yeah, they gonna get real good.
Where Cube at? I didn't even see him in our chat.
Nah, he's over there arguing with a saw.
He's over there arguing with a saw. Yo, he can have.
Oh man, yeah. Cube said something yesterday. Cube said, being an atheist was a belief. Atheism was a belief. Can y'all believe
that? What? Yeah, Cube said that's what I'm saying. Yo, he should be getting his first drink right about now.
Cube be wilding out sometimes.
It's a position. Atheism is a position. It's a rejection. You know what I mean?
It's a rejection. I mean, but it's not a belief though. It's like an unbelief.
It's just a position. it's nothing more. You just ask for.
You just don't believe. I mean, believe. My bad.
You reject the evidence of what they try to give for their God, and we ask for evidence of their God.
Yeah,
Hey,
straight
Sue Tech,
rejection.
we do not have Cube over there. Like that Cube ain't.
What'd you say?
Sue Tech said we got Cube over there looking foolish, man. We ain't
He
sending
said
him.
He said Saul waiting on y'all. He said Saul waiting on us.
He waiting on me. I'm not arguing over who got this. Knock it off. I already addressed it.
I know we got to go.
Believe. The
We got to go
majority of
support
human
us.
beings believe.
How the hell?
We got to go support Assad, though. We got to.
Philosophical view.
I thought atheism was a non-belief. Like you don't.
Hey, we got to go support her though, man. We got to go support.
No, I'm not going over there and mix my argument up with Q.
Yeah, he mixing. He cutting in on our time.
I ain't doing all that. I already said what my view. I already made my stance. It ain't take me a whole motherfucking lecture. Let me tell y'all again. There's African philosophy from different African nations. There's Greek philosophy, Roman philosophy, European philosophy. All right, that's a philosophical view. And then there's the human brain that ain't none of y'all niggas gonna get past. No matter what y'all say, no matter what you write, human beings are hardwired to believe. This is an evolutionary process. So no matter what you say, you're gonna have the majority of human beings believe, right? You're gonna have some that don't believe. So no matter where you at, you can be in Africa, in Djibouti. You can be at the top of Mount Kilimanjaro. There's gonna be one nigga that say, yo, know what, yo? I don't believe that shit. I promise you. Now, he might not get no play. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he ain't getting no play, Unc. He definitely getting no play.
He might not get no play. He gonna get washed out, nigga. They gonna burn his book.
Right.
Yeah, they might chase him out the tribe, my nigga.
Yo, hold on.
Yo, you cut me off in the middle of what I'm trying to say.
You was laughing, nigga. I ain't cut you off. You was laughing.
No, yeah, President gonna cut me. Somebody cut me. I'm just
go ahead.
I'm just saying, yo, why would I do an hour presentation over whether humans believe or not? Of course they believe. It's what helped them survive and move out of Africa. That's not the point. Now it's the belief in God is the point. Of course you have people that don't believe in God. So right now there's plenty of Africans that don't believe in God. Oh, that's because they've been influenced by the Europeans. Nah, man, they got tired of that shit, yo. Simple, yo. They just like you can just express it more. This is my point. You're not getting past that. You know what I'm saying, Sosa? Bro, right now we can pull up the stats that you got Africans in all African cultures that don't believe. Am I not right or wrong?
Yeah, you're right.
The difference is now they ain't chopping their head off, yo. They getting more play now, yo.
That's facts.
That's all. I'm like, come on, yo. Like, I respect the rhythmic chant of God in God, of God in God. That's cool. That's African philosophy. Come on, man. Can't nobody trick me, yo.
And what I'm talking about, African philosophy. What is it? African perspective is pseudo now.
Hey, look, hey, Corey, we gonna ride with that, right? But hold on, when they say that,
hold on.
Unc, I don't agree with that. I'm on your side with this.
Wait. I just want to hold on. No, go ahead. I won't cut you off, Kent.
No, all I was gonna say that. Damn, see, you did it to me again, man. See how you do me? You cut me off.
I'm doing that, yo. I be getting you down.
Look, my whole train of thought just get railroaded. Y'all. I be like, hold up.
I'm killing you.
I was about to say something about the belief, but I'm gonna come back to y'all. Go ahead, Corey.
Corey, so is Greek philosophy pseudo?
No, Greek philosophy is not pseudo.
See, you out your mind. We split, right? How you say how is African philosophy pseudo and Greek philosophy not?
You mean Greek perspective? Yeah, that's pseudo.
Oh, okay. All right. I got you. Okay. All right, there you go.
Nah, but the Greeks had a perspective though. They had
a worldview, maybe worldview.
Yeah, as far as their culture, homosexuality was way more open over there.
They had one perspective that they deified and they made their classic perspective, right?
Mm-hmm.
The modern people today. The Greeks had the perspective that the Greeks that everybody romanticized with is one of the perspectives. I'm saying Greeks had many perspectives. That's a no true Scotsman fallacy. You ain't a real Greek. Only a real Greek think like this. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. I kind of get what you're saying. There's no way of saying how everybody thought.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You mixing it up when you making it an absolute. It's not. It's like we talked about it. It's not an absolute. It's not an absolutely everybody type thing. Like that's not. You're not gonna see that. It's not.
Yeah.
When you say perspective, see, y'all keep on saying philosophy. I said
that's different.
a Greek perspective.
I got you. I don't know. Y'all want to go over there and beat up on
perspective.
Hey, yo.
Replace perspective with worldview. Yeah, replace perspective with worldview.
Okay,
right.
So
that's the same thing. Yeah, I feel the same way about that.
Before y'all leave, right?
You don't think that different societies have different worldviews?
Of course.
I think there's
over there to beat up Assad. What?
I think there could be dominant.
Hey, put the link in the channel, yo.
What
we beating them up on? I mean, I don't need
on him on the trying to make everybody believe in God in Africa.
Okay, so hold up. I'm gonna leave with this, right? In order to say that there is a God, you're the person making the claim. You have the burden of proof. You have to prove that there's a God. So if I don't believe you, that doesn't mean that I believe. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't. The burden of proof ain't on me. It's on you. So you can't say that I believe that there is no God. Like that doesn't even make sense. That's not even a real statement. You can't even make that statement logically. That's what I'm gonna leave it with. Like it don't make no damn sense at all, yo.
You'd have to define your God first, and then you give me evidence of
that's
that.
That's like saying I believe there is no Santa Claus. Like what? I believe there is no Tooth Fairy. Come on, man. Like, y'all playing games right now, bro. Somebody said that right now. Like, yo, it's a belief that there's no. I think it was Haskell. Of course, Haskell said that. But then Cube said that too. So, you know, I don't know, man. Y'all want to beat up Asar or something like that? That's what y'all said.
Yeah, Asar's premise, his that one title that somebody read the other day.
Oh, he said Asar saying atheism is non-African.
Right.
Yeah, we got man.
Wow. Hey, look, hold up, but we beat that point up on the phone the other day, yo. Like, Corey, remember that?
Nah, we put the rubber to the road. Do y'all want to go over there? Nah.
Man, let's go. Hold on.
Man, don't talk me to
hey,
death.
put the channel in the link. Hey, man, we appreciate y'all. Hold up. We appreciate y'all coming out, man. Hey, look, subscribe to the channel and all that. You know what I mean?
Oh, let me get y'all the link. Hold on.
And we still live? Okay, hold on. Subscribe to the channel.
I'm trying to get the link. Where the link at? Let me see.
Subscribe to the channel.
Mute out for a minute, huh?
Yeah, you gotta mute out,
Huh?
Gotta mute out. We closing it out.
All right, close it out. I'm trying to get the link.
We close. You know, subscribe to the channel, like the show. You know what I mean? Corey and Pastor Bennett, that's coming to y'all real soon. He about to destroy Pastor Bennett. I got $100 on Corey. You feel me? I might put 1,000 on him. I feel real confident. Sosa coming with the belief. Science starts with the belief. We gonna have that debate. Sosa, if you ready for that. You know what I mean? He ain't hear me.
Nah.
We got Unbiased coming with the, you know what I mean?
Unbiased. It start with a belief.
Nah. Hey, Sosa, it don't start with a belief, bro. It start with a question.
I said you can't. Knowledge is acquired through belief first.
Okay.
That was my claim.
Okay, we gonna have a discussion on that, man. That's gonna be a topic of a show, though.
Sosa debate right there.
Yeah, I mean, hey, that's gonna be a good discussion. I want to have a discussion with Sosa on that. You know what I mean? So, and that's my brother, man. That's a Charlestonian right there, man. We both from Charleston. I ain't from Charleston. I'm from DC, but I've spent 20 years in Charleston. So, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm from there a little bit.
Y'all ain't closed out yet? Give me the link. Yo, the link is
no, man. I'm just trying.
No, King, go ahead. I'm good.
You know what I mean? But that's my boy, man, Sosa, man. Hey, we out, yo.
Hey, you gotta go into the joint, yo.
Yeah. Okay.
Gotta go to the show and get the link.
Okay.
Hey, Corey, where you at?
Hey, I just want everybody to know a lie make it around the world before the truth get out of the bed and get his pants.
You sliding over there, Corey? What you doing?
I'm here. Yeah, I'm sliding there. Yeah, I'm going over there. I'm definitely.
All right.
You got the link? You put the link in the PseudoKilla thing?
No, you gotta go over to the channel and get the link. I don't know how to copy and paste the motherfucker without it popping up.
Oh.
You know, so let me see. Giving up attention.
From how?
Hold on, I know what to do. Hold on. All right, hold on. One sec. I think that we can do this. All right, put it in there, yo.